waye busy keke na ye sibro nya dua na ye de nti 1 month pepepe na ye ba be di Christmas and 24th of November 2025 nti 1 month ochina month pepepe na enkoko titete na just Christmas as I say we say ana de wo fidie na to TVSYZ ta aha Dwabo Ase dwumadi ana yeguso ayede som no. We are also live on Power 97.9 FM and I feel in Facebook, your social media platforms, so Facebook at Power 979 FM, TVSYZ to Facebook, I feel YouTuber, and your XYZ broadcasting. Ube to me, Ajebre. Now I say Dwabo Ase dwumadi a ekoso yin na bi. Now do agent to say, yenso ye beje bracket kan dia ma. Na feel BBM we say what can hopa ana mind Ghana guso wo fa ntoma pa bi edi efra. Nti ye to dwumadi no so a na chese de na medi kan no 1 month pepe ne ba be di Christmas obi anhwe ne ho yie say wo ba krom wo ba nkran akra ene second ne mpatamu a report ni bi a yenya free ho ne say ebitimi ton nsuo ma pure water no wo ton wo beto pure water wo akra wo bra wo ba be di dwa mia ho na hwe se ba bia leaki ana aboneyefo ni bi asen ato mo ho agum nti ye maame no ye nua no a mo ba be di dwa Christmas yi e won kran ne mpatam mo hwe mo ho yie dia mu be nom akomanum because ensuo ni bi wo ho a cars na wo kofo no ye wo obi otim a woni obi oton nsuo no aye lai wa bonten wotena kanum na wotene wonsa ton nsuo na wonom a wo beda wani bete wo no bibia e wo ho de na afiri wo bibia amu be wia bibia e wo ho amu wia ma yiwa to kwanchen enti wo be kroma nsuo a wo be nom mo hwe ne yie pa aman ensem a ya tete Africa wo be fro kra no ebi wa bon say private cars ni bi ono onye boat ono onye Uber ono onye Yango onye any of the online platforms cars ni bi no wa be park e wo ba bi amofro car no oh me ko obeko charge no kra ye 15 amaje 10 emfa ade a efu nche utrim na Christmas we nkonya problem before e be di Christmas abiri bi a metena se mebre mo update de ekoso ewo the capital city abribia yebedi Christmas ana abribia na obi pese odidwa otimi ba na obeto ne niema de free nkran na ode kro no memma mo update each and every day said ye be ya oye ne kase bi mfa meto o bag na ode be didwa no se wo hwe na se esododo a bomodin a pa jeans bi na fasika ne hyehyem ebekom single ebekom simple dia ma ukọ bank a wasesa 200 Ghana cedis ne nkwa na ye sika na ye keto awon ho sisa 555 cedi bebre mfa hye bag mi nsa nkọ ho omo wo krom wo omo betwa dwane akromfo no wo ho bag ni kuta wo mbetwa na omo de adwane Christmas yi embankran ma mesu abuja ye to adwumadi ne so pa 97.9 FM live on TV XYZ na fe ya ye enche bia na akra kofida ko watena se ko wakrata no pensem mu ahodo no watimi dia ba beso me ya no pay fa ba no ko let's talk educational consult eho ana me enke Obrempong metimi de nsanum yi esemebo akanfo de ama se wo de wo ba no ko ho a nimdie papa adesua a emuda ho ana wo ba no ko akonya enti kan ho na ko na fa wo ba no ko let's talk educational consult se wadi from 6 months ekopim 6 years let's talk education preschool and elementary wo ho wo teacher for a wo makwadare mofra enyumadie mu mofra nhumasua mu ti wo nya bre no kire mofra na de ama wo hu sampa awofo a wo de oba beka obi ana nya de obenu hu da eye all year round school vacation bi anim ti fa aba no ko let's talk educational consult be gino na afi wa man ntete pa wo bre wadi 6 months ekopim 6 years na de ani kan wo mu ni say wo mu gina Montessori ni ain de curriculum no so na de kire o mana de eno ebi o madwene mu yie pa ti bo mode na fa ho koka eltek abusua no ho na wo monje wo so memini da bia so wo ma hyehyɛ dwumadie kama biti say eye entrepreneurship public speaking technology ni art any ni ekeka ho nyina wei eya abefo kwan ya wo mo fa so kire mo fra na de na no so bi o madwene mu yie e wa kwani e say horo nyina so wo bra wo mo ko school na wo ba pe bra pa bi e de abo ti bo mode na fa ho koka let's talk educational consult for abusuan for no ho wo mo beje oba na tete no wo kwampa so ama wa huru sampa osika wo kwakotua wo bra wo agidie ne anida so awanya ommu no abeba mu sa pepepe e de ama wo be huru let's talk educational consult for akira kwan e wo station no ngwa estate mango street no so for number we on beje so na fe fa oba no ko na mo nje bre ntete oba na fe mam 0249 069 821 0249069821. Let's talk educational consult or say building the future through children. We say enko hola sevia heba clinic na no pa we. Yare wa hodo no a ya ye nipa ye didi ye da ye nom na ye sorry. Wo ye den ye to da bia bo sa se wo hododo. Na yare ahodo abenti ana hola sevia heba clinic so ono so aba. Waka one of the best clinics in this one. So what the yare eko ho a obeje bra hwe wo ntempa na wanya hoden. Ti yare wa hodo bi ti say swollen legs, breast lump, stroke, diabetes, afi source, kidney problems, ni waist pain, ni nyina hola sevia herbal clinic. Ejebre na wasa yare kra. Asthma, pulse, koko afifiri woto. Ano ama hu edwa wo yie pa. Epilepsy, menstrual disorder, and afi sexual weakness restoration. Eno nyina no hola sevia herbal clinic. Ana odi wani betre na afi wo majebre ama onropa nom na sa yare we ya krankra betina wabrabo so no ni nyina timi free ho obehunu o makira kwan wa shaman opposite access bank no from our numbers so na afi jebre ko ho na yare ya abetina so no wo ntimi enhwe 0576 656 658 0576 656 658 and I say 0200 623 038 0200 623 038 na bibia anye kama mfoni kase I ready amomet na se na fe yenko na emere no gua na guso a edi mirika ko no na yenhwe before ansa na mfoni kase betena ansa no ensem ahodo bi twagu ewo afidi ntintan so yembo bi so na fe yento adwumadi ne so gender ministry assures action on all reported abuse cases. So obeka ya na wotwe ya atwam ya ana papa bi embo modern sinkete na obro ne yere ewo ono ani fia wone ne timu na tenant bi bo modern e video ya na ode beto abonjen say na ekoso ewo mi fia mi timu me no ka say o police for akache a wo mugusu ye nhwehwemu a obekọ court na wakodem ewo so dem na ye one in the mema bebre aware no ware na edu baabi na ohwe na atenka na tekọ ohwe na odo ni ho a obi anko ne baabi eno be ye se obeku obi ba enti gender minister honorable Agnes Namumo wahu Namumo wahu Namumo
Agnes Namumo Lati gender children and social protection minister nyankopon onhwe apa anamo a wahase a wutu na wodi abo ye nyina ye ho ban wase wo yo be man so na wo yere bo wa beka
I don't know Jiminka Kofi na wo yere bo wa onka on
na me wo bia be betimi abro me
Kofi
hwe na Desmond ti wona ozi na yere abro no me obi anti me mbumi o
Kofi akwaba
ye nua
na enenso ko wakata na hodo no
aba
abegum wo ho
ye
mbobo so na afi yenko
okay we da say ye matiefu ni ahwefo nyina chi na ye joda November busumi ni that so duenu anan exactly a month today bro nyadua njina ye nanso no ye bewi nkukọ
minimsi o
bro nyadua no
na atwa kenkose na de balloon abubu erade
ye bewi
onse americo say edukura won time aje wo kọ akire kakra
ansa na
obehunu e de na atwa musa nyina na ema ne ye kama
nkukọ ne ye bewi
say
onse nkukọ nkete na 6 months nti ye bewi
na mehu videos bia
minso mehu bribi akwa bi na baby
Kofi
mami nka jira mbibi communicators sa ne mo nye wo mo nyai adanti na obeka chem se sabio obi di nkukọ nkete bantizu ukofa nkukọ yare
aba
masa ye nyawo masa engo siaga wo mo nyai ahoya na ya eye won ahoya na ye won me ka kire won obi yade ayi a obi yade ayi a mi yan kan kire won se nipa na ade a wa ye na ye
that's one say nipa na okasa de obi di kro ni bi
minu ya adini so ni bi but you see they have adini bi yen say ya de yen ka they and no a certain regional minister ebeka bibi say sankuko nkitikiti they will intentionally wo be plan wo be kwakọ ye niam bi wo be bia beka say ni ye kan ni so that is their plan eti wo mu kan ye be ba be yi won ano
na sa ne ma we ye si no eye Ghana fo nwanwa
enye mu nwa
we eye mu nwa eye MPP4
wo so banga nen
we nya de eye mo din
eti wo mu kan ye be ba be yi won ano no kware na ha ne wo
say enkokon ketenkete na president any agric minister edi aba ye cheche na Ghana for enya bi anyen omuto bi no mo ansu di bi no wo mo kokra nkokọ yare
aba we
omo se ombekra ayi akroma omo ho na omo ho nkokon ketenkete.
Can you imagine woni adwinipa woni ni Ghana for
woti krom ene nipa bi sei ya wo mo di sei ya eye mpuntuo ben ana o man ni benya
yenya hwe
and sasemi waka MPP mpenifo ti akiri a wo mo bon sema na wa shanche wa yade mahama nkokon ketenkete na odi aba ye MPP fo ye kokra nro a ekun nkokon ketenkete di aba na ye di aba be ku wo.
Can you imagine?
And we are living in this country with this kind of people.
And guess what? Only say nkokon ketenkete na GM kopa ho ntama no ye no abranti na call ni farm ho no. I can tell you on authority say, or you're strong NPP ni. But John Dramani Mahama want any political affiliation. Over Boris B. JM and any political affiliation. But because the person is a Ghanaian,
Mahama,
you empower Ghana for business. And another communicator belong to the same political party.
No, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. One on your NDC for president.
Debbie,
or your Ghana.
Or your Ghana for president.
So we CPP ni. Oye RGP GFP oye UPR Asambe ye Ghana for 80 president say Obama Ghana
wa mama any political
Obama political
kwatena agwa yi
enti adwene e wo MPP fo bi mutirimu wanya to me
akwatena radio so ye be kra eyaba
ye be kra e was national security craft
so what kire no.
You need to be arrested.
And guess what? Only my host not so.
And yeah, you
see,
what's the reasoning, the understanding of issues, and someone work anwa. Obini mo ha kofi, oya ne dan.
Woni asemka. Nipa na almost supporting on Irene to she say we. Daily graphic, ma mi fe fiase daily graphic any man come. Suro Honomo Mehu, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces in Ifoniwaha, Daily Graphic. Also, construction of Tamale Water Project begins next year. Tamale fo in Suhun Sem, and yet Tamale Nkoya and Krahazu and Yansupanom, in Suni and Ma.
Wow.
And Ma in Suni Ma, Uba Spinters, Uba and Munwa area, Tashi, in Suni Ma.
A damono,
desalination
for Lugun Damono, ain't me ye bibia moi.
I would say a multi-purpose dam. So no, they almost said,
"Ama yewi, Paulo go down."
And near what do you 12 million? About me as a one year no Baumia. I know the boys who hunka. And TGM say, Tamale, won't you some no Yankopo Yaduma next year, you be fiase near constructed at the Amawam. Our daily graphic Mukrata so do a bisa. As a for Fernando per daily graphic or the Abano. Also for no Gwedi, a free Numa, and the Fenny Akaka Hun Semso. Honorable Elizabeth Foswejare and Wakatre spare parts if we are one granga. Ghana, you know, what's the moment reduces spare parts prices to move reduce you? Muse $1, and $1 number fem. Petrol, so young atil so. It is spare parts dealers a woman. Then let's move on.
About so kind. Any kokompe for
aboso kan
ana magazine
kokompe kumasi magazine koforidua magazine ene fe tamale
they say then yen kan kire ombio then yen ombio
mumbisa techiado mumbisa techi adenti na bepim ne ani gutafu nyina mumbisa unsa adenti na bepim ne spare parts no wo muntete so
okay and ela techiado na yen ne nkasa because ya embarrassing every day we are giving ourselves 60 days. Say after 60 days, you know, say dollar over 6 months, still, see, you know, rise. I'm a dollar no, abafem. Still, I'm on to name so. Aboso kind for adding. Kumasi magazine for adding. Daily graphic musem, ebi ending. Mami to sunfa a Ghanaian Times GT. And just when the Joda Anope Nianko Yanganim. Ghanaian Times also GRA media to intensify tax reform education for compliance revenue generation. Commissioner General Ura Anthony Kwesi Sapong or Commissioner General the Ghana Revenue Authority. And I know on his careful ACI and I run at you lovely. Oh, come. Also said by
nsakyeran foforɔ a wɔdere ba wɔ to tue mu no na nsɛntwerɛfo yɛbɛnya yɛn ho ti ase yɛbɛhu na wɔdere ba nsa na yɛn aka kyerɛ etiefo ne ahwɛfo no ɛna ohyia nsɛntwerɛfo mpanyinfo a wɔn wɔ GR nyinaa wɔn hyia nsɛntwerɛfo kyerɛkyerɛ mu adi kyerɛ wɔn sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ samanebɔ ɛna mu nsɛm a yɛrekeka no yɛbɛtumi aka ne yie na wo a woretie me ne wo nso a wohwɛ me yɛ a yɛte studio ha no yɛbɛnya yɛn ho ti ase ne yɛtumi atu ato titiri wɔ informal sector hɔnom no yɛtumi akyerɛkyerɛ mu ɛde ama Ghana ni bia hu yɛhia sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ otua tax enti ɛwɔ Ghana times anim ha kama na no meeting no na ɛkama lovely na ɛkama oh jejai ze kasongo man omu ya meeting no fra kasongo man you can imagine yeah meeting no meeting ko yi wo mu kire mu ade kire nsamtwerefo enti me wo a wotie me ogodini eno wo dawruboni a bia wanya kwanya mabi no mi se sa tax reform sin ehufo ni na ehu nyina na wiabre so ye be e TVXYZ so enti mo fu tie no mo chane so
na ye kama wa hu
o na ye kama e ye nkyerem on say oman bia betumpong a be develop ya taxes to a etu ya enti e wo say na ye nso ne ayeti ayere mpimpim na hore tie ye enti ne ye beka kire on say se na bang no anase hye agye fo won etuni no e wo say wo mo so mo tie na timi bua ye na ye koyen ani enti na no meeting was well attended, well educated, well informed enti ye be kirem ediama now no nim say ora Anthony Sapo no kwawona ni subang is Anthony Sapo man first time I share no ni unim say owa ho brase pa
wow
yo uchiana and he approached me hey kasongo man unim na me say yo mini o say mo send o chere say mo ye
oh nice
Yami Shirano. As a Fufano pay Ghana Times said about Ose Afoko urges youth to speak up, shape national progress. Ora Paul Awuntumi Afoko, former national chairman, Adima Aye NPP Amunyukuno. Says I survive for the same position. Bium.
I said okay.
Ose Ghana mebung. Yamamodi yemo yangano yankasa. Yang sema yebeka no ema mbututumi mra yang omanga yare chichiri ni nyina fa adwenkyere ababu omang ne kanko
oba oman ni daach no eye mebunu no eye youth no eti yan yasem wa ebe fi yeni mu aba no se anye de edi mpuntu edi kankro edi yeyo eba empanifo ne de ba bi omabodu no so moko enti ye na e wo se ye drive the energy of this country ni yenwu say e ko ba bi pa e di nyuma pa ba e di niema e be ma yedi aba ya brabo mu e be bren ya so the okana e kwan so
on say papa bi say afoko no wo mo dwene oman no ho enti we umma ne dibie bi a obetimi ahwe oman no su yie anase umma ne position bi any political party a obetimi abu amabu no ene adwenkyere ne niema betimi akonkan enti so bit ewo NPP mu no kire na adwene say now ye babun now do say nwene niema papa aban bi edere ba na mo beka say beka akokra nyarwa ba wa ujejere Ghanaian Times mu say mama fancy mama ko briso sam chronicle mu say Odiaba ending. Say Supreme Court dismisses Blue Gold as future gold resources, affirms Heath Goldfield's right to pristine mines. Say Oko Omangana Yanko Tibiatanga Ongetu Anamombi HM say Blue Gold for one time be a wadi badangono Wangatu nsem nyina achne entisabre ebuakem edemantisabre ya muruka se no say Heath goes for and asabre won and a pristine mines no won ebetumi akohwe edijuma ewo honom. Springfield's $280 million investment they deserve state protection. Kwajopoku or your energy expert na odenifoni aba no orichem o say Springfield for won sika wode ahye eye omangana yen fam agudi tu anase fam wo hu sensem emo no $280 million no wo se omang ye bo wo hu ban ewom enti enansu yen sem na no pay eye briso sem da obokrata no eye chronicle edi aba ma mintu asum komanim dia na ye Daily Post na medusu sabre
before abekono as investors esenya bo man mu pa
oh yes on say uyo bia wo sika na uwo jedi nya reshem ewo oman bi mu a eya na utadu sika ekohonom na de ba kwa ma jedi ni arehim eba sa de mani mu no has to do with security one ene fe usika sem watoto ne den ene efe omannimu nyina nkasa no ehun sem eti den enti ne enti amma investors asanga ba oman mu ni say one ahwe from January to now oman Ghana young stability as a country one
the economic stability
eti den one two young security in 70 den uhwe from January up to November ye wo me ya bibia besi aye nipa bonefo sem look at the we are the IGP and the police service no hwa Harris award nam so a wode be kwa kire sa nipa bonefo yi
mekai eda mani yibo na yire no
yo
Harriet Amuzu no
yo
na me yes story mpo I didn't even know say police for ache no
fast
say wo matching that same day wo makofa na de
that same day that same hour that same minute no kwa kire no two ye wo maimu ene yete say nipa bonefo bi abe kidnap Ghana fo bi akọ Nigeria with the help of Interpol and the CID boss mame ya donko nipe wo bo ho mode ho hariso ene o mu ne won fefe wo Nigeria fast within a week and omutimi rescue these Ghanaians and criminals no won arrest them and no nanchen other incident CC aye security threat to any country the Ghana police service no won timi aye look at the and say the recruitment is idea by no quickly the commander in chief no now was all baby on so obai and they put in measures to make sure say sane man no rinsi bi on my recruitment exercise no am I successful bra enu na ma obi am se me wo sika me de misika eriko Ghana na se to gwa me say no o man no mujo entimpo so bi e nipa bone fo no ya me bone a me Omanmu internal security nankasa can deal with those criminals and metimanya justice. Intenu na ama investors asanga about my Daily Post. Also, First Lady interacts with St. Mary's school girls and Anubakaya. Young First Lady Lodina Mahama. Ekopemu ewo St. Mary school honomu miawa meba fe na worisuande and oko chiche won niema oh jai namuka omko dogo no mpotemo so bra girls omuka brofo kama ko chicha won niema ewo honomu enano pay Daily Post the home isem aba asam for Daily Post odi aba o say Ghana appointed vice chair for 2026 and chair for 2027 Kimberley process.
Wow. Ghana appointed as vice chair for 2026 and chair for 2027. Oh wow.
Unim.
Okay.
Share asema yerika no ebia ningo ubisa investors we asem. Sisi o manga na yenge ni monyam no asanga babiom.
Yo.
Uhwe djuma owura Sami Jemfi. Sami Jemfi Esquire. Chief Executive Officer Ghana Gold Board.
Yes.
Ejuma worry bo. Anamanga wetunti abu bi mane o manga na yensika sem tumi agina ni nanction hwe amanone na no kopemu Dubai okakasa wase kakra mpanye okasa wi na banyifu ze no abrante yeja no kokwa enye enti e wo se process ya yare ye wo Kimberley ha no e wo se ye di sa dibia no na bedi kire no emma eno ho am gaze Sami yentimi van komo man fufuru bia esan se yehwe busum kakra be hande Ghana yen fam gudu nsam no yen hu say you
wa bo hu mo
yen one particular place ube to gold ube ton gold e ho no obeko mrama ne to me gold board yehwe niam a waye na nunti within this 8 months no wetimi anya be say $8 billion
revenue wa generate
wabo wo modern eti wo mo decide bia no ahye nsem e wo honum asem fufu na no pay Daily Post e dia ba wo kratafato so esi page 6 no o say the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency Professor Nana Jeno Pokwajiman, page 6 no o say oni omem hifa no wakopia o Luanda, Angola national capital na on the Minister for Foreign Affairs Samuel Okujeto Onipaba Ablakwa wankopum ewo ho ya African EU Summit erebaso ewo honom enti ya maame oni Ghana wakopum na ko representing His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na won komo twetwen kasa obeka nyina no ebefa gwadi sikasem enefe 24-hour economy women development bank ɛne fɛ ɔman Ghana ankasa no anamo yɛ tu na Ghana mabum bɛnyɛ adwuma yɛ no ne nyina yɛ nsɛm a yɛhwɛ anim sɛ the vice president ɔbɛkɔ akɔka ho asɛm ɛwɔ hɔ ɛbere ne yɛde yɛ adwuma nti ma memfa nsi ha sɛ ɛbere so sam nti ma memfa nsi ha na bere pɛ mu no
Kofi anɔpɛ yɛ da ase
maate me
sɛ wode nkɔwɔ akrataa no mfoni kɛseɛ wobɛtwa de kyerɛ tiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ nyinaa
meda ase
abusua ha yɛ power 97.9 FM live on TV SYZ ɛnkyɛ biara na afei agoprama so ho nsɛm so tena ase ɛwɔ Dwabo Ase dwumadie yi so na afei asom nkyia kɛseɛ paa fɛn kɔma my one and only big daddy Mr. Kwaku Sintim Misa dodo na afei ne KSM media is hand friend the nation time that the anopai a very warm good morning going out to you Nyankopon show na onye okɛseɛ ɛbra so na agoprama so ho nsɛm atena ase dia ma menkyɛ osika ansa na ɛyɛ kefosu ɛde agoprama so ho nsɛm ɛtimi abrɛ nti anopai mekanfo SYZ mega cash lucky box the amount we ekwan we na obefa so na anopai watimi adi sika kakra de agu botom na ode ahyɛ wo na atwe wo na wotwe no ase ɛyɛ simple for phone no na dial sa code we *426*5# *426*5# all networks bomode na to be auto more than 5 games within the week now who chance obedi 10,000 Ghana cedis ube win branded t-shirt and as a car cards and also no exciting giveaways a cancer jumedi one na what biara ube temi edi bi auto ba 5 Ghana cedis now ube temi ato 10 15 20 sika bi a wo a usu se ube temi de atwa bi now so wadi sika gubotom no but akwanya da ho na mo mejo da bia no wobra about 2 p.m. exports across SYZ TV SYZ so no eya ahwe bi ebi se wobetimi awi ni sika kese wobre kwa ye bowdin se SYZ mega cash lucky boss wadi sika so nti bra na bajigu ubotom bomode na fa ho ka SYZ mega cash lucky box yi ho eya *426*5# simple trap boxes no ho de obebie mu bia no wadi sika na bibi biara timi aye kama ede ama o kai na hye nso se eye XYZ mega cash lucky box yi NLA Caritas platform na giatum na mmom uyo bi a wundi mfie du wotwe amepa cha won kasa adwumadi ho hyehyɛ kakra nso bata ho XYZ mega cash lucky box another product from Spark House Promotions under the Super Cash Games but modern afa ho ka ho na bibia ntimi enye kama afema ebisa careful so atena se ma me ma na kwaba na fe yemfa agoprama so nsem emeso mo Fundy.
Oh, NK.
Akwaba.
Oh, yeah, so
na on to say no pay.
Fantastic. We are kama. Divine selection account. Enti ye de Yankopon ase bibie de obetimi aka. Aseda nkwan na de be Yankopon.
Weekend the Chelsea ebo match.
Oh, Chelsea boy.
On the team bench.
Chelsea we need 2-0.
Na say won team in cash
nya Chelsea we need 2-0.
On the team bench.
Nya Chelsea nya hwe.
Obo on team.
O de yen fa ne sa nya hwe. Nya o kana Chelsea we need 2-0 enti
league na wo.
But why
ana Madrid win say.
Madrid ball draw.
Make us say oh we are the best club in the world. It's a club world club champions. Yen ekuta na meboa.
Oh, say any there no doubt about that.
One join Chelsea abe join one.
Dabi. We kwa join Madrid.
Madrid for Marble draw.
Madrid and e kwa join.
Mugu so re.
Oh, dabi.
Ene agoprama so honsem. First one tie for na hefe.
NK Obrempong bi kwa na Raso Sagresi aboboano se Power Morning Sports. Yehwe ne ntimi emfa somo Dwabo Ase chumedie se Power 97.9 FM TV XYZ Elusa o share kama in samono edoso nemo ne dika ne ditie ene beka ama wonsu watimi ative na ne beborem the sports minister Akati akwhye nsema efri ho ede about the Black Stars of Ghana so camp ehonso yebeko ne de ho nsem no ede efri ho ede abasanso ene bakwhwem the Ghana Premier League the only league that matters ni nyina eba wakwemu na afresu yebeko mo ne na yakwhye ne course mo ne Paul Abili Pogba siade after so many times Branton are returning back onto the field yet the whole sem and so ebema able show no Andres Messi munyina and sem ewa hasia yede eba be sumone mo seno so se Roger Emmanuel the sportsman like justice se botra da boy and afeba on the Eddie Maple Alu Batek ebo machidom se producers na me matina say and I no pay me someone promising I'm sorry the praise himself F to the A NTY fan team. I mean, sure, saying, not me from out there, cock PM or the sports minister, catch up on the team, and the honorable Kofi Edi Adams, or no, and the second crowd out to after say, and Dratana over the weekend, or team Eco PM our Western Regions, and in a Sipon Sports Stadium, a team SC, can 2008 and 2008, you know, your team Eddie Hosty. African Cup of Nations, and so my Ghana one stadium no na edima kutinye papa and so after say your boss Martin I say stadium no in 24 etimi upon this stadium na semun share Emma maintenance there they no entimi and Cosmo stadium at the tip and side and so time as sports minister HM Kopi Mono acquire special mini at the Chema said renovation oh cost kama and so I want enter a Sipon stadium ever since we join kama and so honemo no channel say join the air cost niaje say join air cost nemo chane yete e wo say hwe na yetimi ye ntente na bibia entimi enkonkan enfamaye
work that has been done by the contractor. I would say, well, I am a bit okay with what I have seen. The roofing, the trashes that were worked on, the scoreboard, the way it's been done, the washrooms, the way I've seen it, I'm happy with it. But then the progress, the time, we have spent too long a time on this project. That I am sure will be because of what? Funding, cash flow issues. And that's why we've spent so long a time. And I'm not happy that, because the thing about sporting facility is that you hardly can you use it meaningfully when it's not completed. It has to be completed to be able to use it meaningfully. So if you do the roofing and you do the washrooms and you don't work on the pitch, you can't come and play any FIFA sanctioned football.
Sports Minister Kofi Adams and his team at Yedienko PMO. The Black Stars of Ghana catch it at the say nanota over said the Black Stars of Ghana area for Kense Munubi a team a share so that's Okupomani Japan Eddie Kai upon of South Korea and so a team a boy that's a Ghana Yenina yet me Edin Cho also our Honoma near Koba and said the first match a boy and Japan a team a boy or Hosambako a team at my Ghana and say a player ye defensive midfielder Branton at the Francis Abu and I say Abu Francis no I say Branton etimi ekoko prae e wo hon na prae no na e serious say and 9 as otimi prae e wo 9 e wo hon na ba ene say ade say Toulouse for Osiakan e France Toulouse for penny for etimi e medical team no e be kan Ghana ye medical team no so mle ko Japan hono ma ana kokko hwe say metimi asare ne ba and he said the Ghana Football Association e be tuja HM say Ghana fo nyina obi ankara koma ento no yem esan say sia no kopima Abu Francis no was say responding to treatment kama said why we be I dey say you know e free Japan hospital na ko PM France to Toulouse the football team the camp on na was say na rehab no or the akwakwa ehia so sine be ya bibia ebetimi akonkan ti de hweri say ade say wan hwa Abu Francis no say na penifo betu dwa say ade say World Cup no ontimi nkon wan hwa na branch no ebeduru World Cup na ne ho etimi atono betimi enso akakọboa say bibia ebetimi akonkan edema the Black Stars of Ghana said Abu Francis ade say or responding to treatment ye de ho sem no ete ma na yemfro no na yenkopie won sem from na ye kwakopie the CEO Edema Data Bank and no upon the Edi Kojo Ade Mensa Wakasa Kakra Edi Afa Benjamin Asare and so Hunina and so Chemo say Agana for sorry and a more Casana Benjamin Asare no only experience and I only confidence near their team and to say a shiny goalkeeper for the World Cup no and I know Chemo say Benjamin Asare dear see an asset now ye can best goalkeeper Edema the Black Stars of Ghana dia and you'll be as a Benjamin Asare. So be anyone this time around. No, it's as a mocha Benjamin Asare on the confidence or Elfema also boy. Now, what any South Korea match, a Cobueno, or say Brandon comfort and confidence. Oh, sure, San I come, oh, permanent service, the penalty crown bar, or save any chess at Brandon confidence and all. I was through no experience and some fees on your experience. I'll see a man exposed and everybody, send a baby waiting a picky experience and ever has a man exposed and him found and our first experience. So, say, dear, or say, Bunny Blasters, yeah, you goalkeeper, dear, a Benjamin Asare.
Where? Who? Just give me the alternative. You know, give me the alternative. On your combat, no to me prove it and say yes or yeah top notch. Fine, no problem. Now, Benjamin Asari, we don't have any other option, at least as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
Or confidence. We say, oh, somebody doesn't have experience. And you know, experience, you get me. You the opportunity to grow here. That's a experience will be before France and imagine.
Kojo ade mensa ane se tenen kakabakoro wi no sanso e kasa akra ade fa coach Otuado che won se coach Otuado ne de ade se blasters ono a ane so coach am yetimi ade akonemum ne chen so chema o se mo bia Otuado hia no o se yetimi ade ma ya boa no ama ne timi qualify for World Cup na o sanso boa no nko chere board break and so sanse coach Otuado ono ede only coach I dare say, but a Bremo Ase and say Ghana, where Ghana need this year, where to me added the Blasters of Ghana are qualified for World Cup Biennois or Abeco.
Everybody here more. It is a Moabi baby, a bit to me by Buana. Let's do it. I don't disagree. World Cup qualifiers say yes, small tweak. Even at management team level, and I had Randy by me. Yeah, there was a tweak. Shefa is a tweak. You know, we've added a Samoan appear. A Moabia, as a country here, as I say, a debate on board because level I hear a different level. And one say what could be that. I mean, and he's going to be the first coach to go back to back in Ghana's history. He's that statistics, World Cup statistics in the OSHA. It is very difficult to criticize. But let's bring it. Whoever we can bring, but I'm on record to have said, even for this short period, no, let's get somebody just for the next 6 months. You're contracting the big time money to support. And I've mentioned people like everybody mentions Rene Harvey, yes, but I've even mentioned Pizzo. Pizzo too could we can bring even in the form of a scout, even in the form of scouting. Scouting the car, a big deal.
Eno small copy and step upon the edit could draw them and son, and so edit to Jade with Sano, and take a money from the copiamo, and send from the idea call a copiamo, and so our chairperson at the Mount Women's FA Cup, upon my man team, at Rosalind, my man Rosalind, Rosalind Kraman, or no other second crowd, at a Tuja, at a Fanano finance minister, a doctor at forcing a budgeter, or the Tuja FR Sports, or Sasiano, or Casa FR Sports, no Chim say, or discovery at a Quaco Shame, or discovery at the corner, Titima, yet Tidin say, Utimi a boy, and it said the Black Stars of Ghana World Cup, Evacono, or Munisika, and so to her. Ete amo muneno ana mame we sorry no chem so assist finance minister eye budget to control yende budget ni emote nemo ade odi ya ho ne se finance minister Edu Sports African Sports won de no obodi no akokobo Blasters pedi nemo Black Queens for de wa momudi esan se elko next year Black Queens so ade so mabeko WAFCON Morocco preparation ade don be ne de enya ade so mo te se risk bia ato ho enso ede awonte no de ade o hwe ene se o se sine etwitwi Blasters no ye ntwitwi me nya se equality ana o hwe ne mo o hwe se pepere yo enso ebekoso ama bia koyi ede amo mo nyina.
Let's ask for equity and not equality. Equity because me ma ho odin niema bi wo ho no mo a physically because of how Nyankopon bore me no need to me yet. But what can you do to help me to be able to do it? There be a simple analogy. Ye gina wo lechi na ye hwe ball e wo na chi a na se Kofi e wa sen me me dey metwentwen me kon mu metwetwen I'll try and make sure say me so me mpese Kofi be e narrate na esi a kire me because me pese me so me hwe bi see it for myself. Inti then na metumi aye and then na Kofi betumi aye aboa me. Kofi be kwa akofa botan bia besi ho and obekwa akofa akunwa and obekwa akofa table bia besi ho because no me on pese me kase Kofi fa me si akonkon na me hwe I will distract him. Inti no okofa akunwa na abena gina akunwa ne so ne nyina ye nyedai ye hwe. That is equity. It is not equality. So when we come na ye kan nyama say na ye wakobo Black Queens, wakobo Black Stars, more Black Queens. So what have you told the young women?
Etiano and sama mami edutwa yɛde bi nso ɛte ama yɛmmra ne kɔtiɛkɔ na yɛnkɔkɔhwɛ ɛyɛ the Ghana Premier League no the only league that matters matches ni bia a team across over the weekend ukopiem dia esase na no Saturday no sig and Carolina United a team etine fie etibo kwa din e de Basaka Holy Stars e bom e kamiensa e momo e team mienu pe e ho no Medema FC etine fie e ma oni Bechem United ekwaye 0-0 anso e wo honom Endrata etoa so Adriana Stars na fie etibekum Chelsea bom e kamiensa e momo e team bakope e wo honom Hoho United etine fie ne 11 Wanderers ekwaye 1-1 Nations FC etine fie etimichi baby ni Gosta bom e kamienu e momo antimi ante Summer Test 1996 etine fie ni Kumasi Asandoroko eno ekwaye 0-0 Vision FC and Heart of Lions and also ekwaye 2-2 and after Young Apostles and Glorious Accra Heart of Folk ekwaye 0-0 Dreams FC and so etine fie ema Swedo Oblast no ebone kamiensa ema mo so etimienu pe and so ehona table no okopiem say enya Tedrana ehre kan ekra 23 points and so ehonum Heart of Lions etosumienu onukra 22 points Medema etoso miensa onu ekra 22 points and afi Kumasi Asante Wodoko etoso 9 onu ekra 20 points Bibiani Go Stars etoso enum okra 19 points afi Heart of Folk etoso ensia onu ekra 18 points na okopiem the last three in their say enya Bechem United ekra etoso dunsia dunso aya Basaka Holy Stars and afi dungo channel 11 Wanderers and so honoma yada hon samno and so alte a mount yefronom na yenkopiem elbonone na yemfan sorry so dia na samonone and samno okopiem dia Endrata matches ni bi ekoso ewa amonone and sem de EPL de okopiem Burnley tenafie ema Chelsea the Blues eteno ebone kamienu a wentimi ante sanso anakopiem a ade se Nottingham Forest ekochi Liverpool on home ebone kamiensa ema ono so antimi anas ono so antimi ansimu adabraka anso ehonoma ede ho sem anso edema Newcastle anso etimi ekochi Man City ebone kamienu a Man City antimi antinyame adwende Manchester United on Everton anso ebebona La Liga ni no say and also ekoy adese Barcelona etimi ewini 4-0 anso ewo hono sanso ana akopiem a adese Real Madrid ono so ekobo 2-2 anso ewo hono ma ede ho sem no ete emana ye konsem from dia nese ukopiem a Obrempong din at Paul Abili Pogba he said Obrempong are returning back onto the field or abisia kan anso ewo hono after say 811 days Obrempong ekwatena nche no wasanso ababeka ade se mpenifo etima no sia kan e Juventus no ede so mutimi ade doping issues bi etimi ebo Obrempong e ma ye bantene wo honom se Obrempong entimi sia kan e bebia competitive football bi eni ho a obetimi esia kan e ho less of 7 days no etie wi ti sia Obrempong no etimi asevie wi a Endrata enese Monaco ma chomokobo omudi omni Rene enso ekobo no ade so mulusu 4-1 against omo nanso ade say Obrempong din eye Paul Abili Pogba ebesi akan bi na no Obrempong ba park ne so no ade say fans ni nyina esha say bom nsem emomani giye ede ma Obrempong say we so returning back onto the floor or ebesi akan bi enso hono ma yade ho nsem no ente emana Lionel Andres Messi enso abetuda and say Obrempong ono and the only player he see ane de eban goal and assist ono etimi areche 1300 ana wetimi aye goals awetimi asene de o select here say enete wetimi ase 896 goals ana wetimi ase ene ban assists nso de a wetimi aye 404 assists ana wetimi aye na ne nyina no matches wetimi aba wetimi aye sa abakwase wenyina no 1134 games ana wetimi enso abo hono ma de ho nsem no ede mana Isco Obrempong sia kan Robert sia Obrempong no wasanso asane new contract ede ma Robert sia 2028 and contract nyina ebetimi akwawi Endrata mo ma chomoboy no ene se timi announce ye stadium say the Isco kwakopiem 2028 and contract nyina enso ebetimi agba na wiye enso hono nyame ya aduma Friday eno on the 5th of December 2025 Friday we be ne awotwe na se okopie nyina ye kwakopiem Magdan La Town Park jokese chi hono ma ho ene se okopiem dia na se kan ketesi XYZ Broadcasting Limited ana ese ekopiem ye de ayonkofa kensie eba be hyehyɛ so kama ɛno gala 4 teams ana ɛbɔ XYZ broadcasting ye ka ho bi ana afi okopiem a X natural mineral water Piwak natural herbal for eka ho ana afi Medimosis enso eka ho bi nyina yakakopiem enso Magdan na ye de ayakofa kensie bi ayesha so 10 am pepe na mat no asa sente so bi aba na offer support no embrand obeso be hu o favorite presenter o favorite producer technician cameraman omunyina makeup wine obeso be hu obi a na say Friday ni die on the 5th of December no also be piemu enso ewo Magdan Park na obetimi e support no emfa embrand na training ni die ekoso Coach PK production appearance no we bibia kama oye adwuma ene management team no omo ye adwuma kama ntinyame adoma ye nyine kwa kosie mo hono na yakwakode ayofa case no enso atimi akoshes ne bo sene so se Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch justice ebotira the iron boy and afewa one din e the maple alu batek ebo machidom se producers na me ametena say enano payment 7 ebromedin I'm sorry the prince himself F to the A NTY fanti etwa ho aba ye ba pedwa se dwumedie no etra so e de ama ho power
if I shop plan, I'm sure you bag.
Bra, and not so good.
Now tell me about Michelle, see you about Queen. Why you say?
Bra, said your time about Misha, it's your Jimmy fearful, and not the about ever so.
Really, do this offending now.
Bra, some make us a me the time about Misha one dance ya. We are singing now about Timinka. It is some malaria, where drawn it time about Misha.
And you go, dear, no more to I want to meet any deal. What drawn the time about Misha? A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. Dear one ma for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the time about Mr. Draven. Shasta Wako Hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
Kayo, time near TIME. Time about Misha. I feel malaria fever be than Ziva, a woman, Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a namu. FDA Aji a dreading crotway at all.
Obrempong eye adwumada. Eboa eyam aduane. Eboa eyi insa free ni peduane. Na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yie. Nanso, wonim se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote.
Me hu da. Me brebo ye adwuma pa. Ebia se me ntumi ye bibi boa me brebo.
Ani and nothing about the left hip from the Moses Clinic near Herbal Center about herbal food supplement. We see pa the barberbo, ama a year juma ye.
Now, any juma.
Fatopa yenu, and no pani and na a boama berbo ye juma ye. Sunny a beya, a bit me and yam a jania woody, a sissy ni pejanimo, a ye moving see.
And no, I'm a brebo king up.
Ubenya Life Kit or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wope doors we to up. Thread 0244 06 8447. Life Kit, wawu brebo, wawu nipedia. Edro yi enye ma apemfo. Ema ema omomanofo. Ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA age dwedie krato yi atum.
Na ede na aya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh Mr. Entry eye also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yemu nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ye nwanwa.
Minyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kutia ulcer no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada ulcer dro de eno ne Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture
ankom ni nchiremu
ulcer ye kura eto ye funu ene ensunu mu etumi a wo ye funu ekeka wa wogire wo ho a enyi ulcer etumi e ma wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye ulcer de a kope Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
pedudu atu a ko okanshi Kumasi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Herbal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Appearful, about Tanya Wama on more friend for any more fra when you fear do me no encahu. Haxa capsules and in a mixture.
All Satan for FDA as a dready and cratui atom.
I don't know yet to be Bia and Mobibia Pabas Kokra. I will say Yarebe and a Hawo. Yarebe Naya Quankra, would get Chinchina Winya Anuye, and get to Bray, nothing come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famau. A Hankwa and Abe Puma, the baby grow as so Yare, and Mawinyan Susun San Subanibia. I will say Yare for Ebe Puma, our Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Dr. Biodo Amubra, Senior Hofamas from Kokra, and a show Yare for no Eman Botono. I will say Uba Puma Haseya. Yes, sir, and Namia ready to say syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis, Jalipa Bidwana see a friend of White. Yea, Papini, a womb, our Hase. I will see Oya Bema, who was in any more, won't see me why you my Emma more Piafana. Lion Edge Clinic Zebra, not a baby draw among now, Naso Sebe Mama Pa. So also your bar, and that's how I reform, Oka Babu Nebi. Much now bread, Rabbi Piano, our Lion Age Clinic Ghana, now the table frosting, I will fear.
I don't follow motion me, almost so for Cofinti. A breaker crane me yare, Anna Medaho. Madame Fudiban in chain, no introducing Lion Age Clinic Ghana, mammy. Let me 2 on a mono, the coy and the mom shame, a moment me do, and let me want for me to wow, show me out the leaders was. Me kan full ni kene Ghana ma se usu to na mobra na bunya wayar sa.
Assalamu alaikum. Na zo nan ga asibiti ne. Amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an treat na samu sauki. Yasa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka yayi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga da zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani charge. Insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lineage Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lineage Clinic Ghana. Lineage Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Power FM.
Abusiano Pensi, Yasamo Akwaba be made about Power 97.9 FM, live on TVSYZ, live on Facebook at Power 979 FM, Afe TVSYZ, Oko YouTuber, XYZ Broadcasting, and you did Dwabo Ase Jumedi, Atenase and Nelson, not yet so more kama meeting at the Enke Obrempong, Mina Midi Jumedi and what Chame, a brasso, sir, and Komo Ahodo, I no so wa, a what Jumedi, so Abribia, ye Fasa Kunyano so, a church remumo, and Sama Hodoa, a tregu. Ewo my Ghana announce when ya ho entiase ye to adwumadi ne so ma men kan fo haksa me share ne haksa capsule some fema wansa ye dru a esa osa yare wano a no matter the years a osa na di me pa cha onsanya timi ka haksa me sha ene ne haksa capsule sa bomodi na di so se de omo be kire se no no na me ka kire se enche bia osa yare wano ebetu afiri so kura wo hunu bio na afi watimi anya anigye ahoden na wo de abo bra na bio ti bomode na to koso se bia osa no kura bia betena so but unnim se ye osa no signs and symptoms na bi nie blood is too so kwa jana so na hu moja ewo wojana mu pain before or after eating obi wa wo bedidi anase wadidi awie kura no bu se ne yam eka ne ye pa afi dizziness anemia nausea, heartburn, chest congestion, chest pain, bloating, acid reflux, weight loss, loss of appetite. So signs and symptoms ni nyina no the kyerɛ wo sɛ ulcer yarewa no ebi aba betena wa bra bomu a wobɛhia hexamesa and hexa capsules na wo de asasa yarewa yi hyɛ no nso sɛ wɔba a wafa yɛfunu wonnom aduro yi bi wɔba nso a wo ma abofra no fo wonnom bi na abofra a wonni fie du 12 years wɔno nso aduro yi ɔnka ho sɛ ɔbɛnom bi FDA abɔmmɔden agye sankrate atum sɛ aduro yi mmra na mɛboa ento ulcer yarewa na se emfiri wɔ kora emfɛmma Uko Okanshi Drug Lane, Repatch Ventures and Hallow, Subenya Bioho, Madina a Cars Pharmacy, Tema Little George Community 5, Africa, so Educard Pharmacy. Open the door to our friend number in Ombejo Sonoma Mobile 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 and now 0203 822 855 0203 822 855. Haxa Miss and the capsules a us and a town for Benji Estate and Investment Limited Zebra. One no ma was a pa and one that one man soon be any one and born so that for me ye pa. Na fe won so wati me abomodin enya sase a wo be si ufie wo be si hospital wo be si school wo be si the opposite wo si bia nti Benji Ase o say ye pre-Christmas promotion ana sabre o mo de abanchi no Kochopoli New City a yes a ben Saglimi housing project no price at our per plot 35,000 Ghana cedis and they want to so they about 25,000 Ghana cedis. Ukuta 25,000 Ghana cedis. Ubenya Sasiato Chopoli New Airport City or site. Benji Estate and Investment Limited yaba. Eti bomoding na ko uko deposit just 5,000 Ghana cedis crown. The aka nyina umbetimi ahyehyɛ ma na watu ya installment. Uko ukwada ne memene de bia sa uko site visitation a eye free. Yanje ohwe ye do bekwa asase no so no wakwa kɔhwɛ no kama ba bia asase no da bia nso no electricity ene eye ensuo wɔ hɔ a ɛno no ɛbɛboa ɛwɔ wasetene mu a wopɛ sɛ wonkɔ na wonkosi wudan wɔ hɔ eti Benji Estate and Investment Limited na ɛfrɛ no ensase amanso ni ho na ɛyɛ 70 by 100 ne kɛseɛ mu na afei ne bo da fam paa ɛyɛ Benji Estate and Investment Limited de ma bɔ modern na frɛ number si na kɔ Benji Estate and Investment Limited hɔ na no pay ya just 5,000 Ghana cedis ori ye deposit a me pa cho benya one plot of land now dey see wo fie no 0248 780 887 0248 780 887 and 0553 116 602 0553 116 602 Omo Tema Community 25 Junction opposite Goodness Filling Station of the Aflawo Road ko na Benji Estate and Investment Limited and ne ano pay ko you asase now sisi wo fie be landlord enye sabiri bia say 2 years na be so na wo koma the gem 5,000 Ghana cedis or say fire deposit the aka no mobile hyehyɛ soft installment payment na fe watimi atu aka abisha yen komo ahodo no so nanu ya ana the 2026 budget ebeto dwa me ne wo ka say ehu debate gusu koso a ebia ebenada yikura na mrahye bedwam won betimi awie eho ntotoye na de wo se omo som na omo de omo sa hyase na 2026 etimi bebo oman ho bra ne nyina etimi koso na debate ahodo no na ekoso wo mrahye bedwam wo yen TV so wo yen radio so ba bia be fam petem ebinum agigi atum o budget yi de ye eba beboa ebinum so kire o madwene ebi e kire o madwene member of parliament for the people of Empire so wakasa honorable Davis Opoku Ansa on the floor of parliament o describe the 2026 budget aba nyame ya adom afefoforo ebesim no ebebo man hu bra no se eye empty hwinim yentie ne mra ne ento adwumadi ne so
Ghana Telecom found expression in the budget the very year that the government intended to do something about it. Mr. Speaker, today, as we speak, there's a company called AT. AT is a measure between Airtel and Tigo. Today, we call it AT Ghana. Mr. Speaker, AT is struggling. You will be there as a member of parliament. Then the government through the ministry will announce that they are looking for international partners to come and take over AT. The next breath, you will be there and the minister will walk to AT and assure the people that 300 jobs will be maintained. In another breath, you'll be there and an announcement will be made that the government is considering a merger between AT and Telecel. Mr. Speaker, this is at the House of Parliament. We represent the over 30 million Ghanaians. If this matter is not brought before us, then who else should get to know what is happening in this AT measure? Mr. Speaker, so I thought that if indeed this government wants to protect the over 300 employees at 80, if indeed this government wanted to protect over 4 million subscribers at 80 should have found expression in this budget, but they did not. All we care about at the ministry is how we are able to do promo for DSTV. And today, that is the focus of the ministry. All they care about is how Ghanaians are able to subscribe to DSTV and get more offers. That we have now virtually turned the Ministry of Communication, Digitalization and Innovation to a promotional center for DSTV. When the focus should be on how we are developing or expanding infrastructure in this country. The focus should be on how we are planting more telephony in rural areas. The focus should be on how we are helping young girls learn ICT. The Speaker, indeed, I can conclude that this government, when it comes to AI, this government, when it comes to digitalization, this government, when it comes to how we are able to digitize everything that we do in this country, has lost focus. They have failed. And that is why, to the young boy who is sitting in circle, hoping that this government is coming to inject some money into his program, the apps that is developing, I am telling you, this government is a Midofo Adadame government that you do not need to put some trust in them. To the young boy in Impraiso, who is hoping that this government is going to employ him, to the young boy in Zabzugu, who is hoping that this government is going to provide some employment to them, what I'm telling them is that, look no further. Now, I buy way there. In fact, it is wrong. They have no plans for us. You know, with fancy word. If a fancy man says omonyo, my big brother Tamios is here, it means that it is overly bad. I say a pro.
And the Honorable Davis Opoku Ansam, Member of Parliament for the People of Impraiso, and a watch children agreeing eka budget no ho, and ye may be a wasenka ebana mana and support ye bimo. Nadin channel de two on away, and the Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku, eba no se maybe a asemiano. Was it a banya aben this ya banya woman says here? One more niso adi hunun pa. And it's on beboa na economy no afa ne ntema pa bi die fra se beye na adwuma papa ya ebinum nya enye se wo ye adwuma na ochena free wo nsa eno ena wo mu eyi free ho na permanent sustainable jobs and this ya ban wo de aba yen hwe honorable wo bra okasa o mrahye bedwam na afi yen komra meto adwuma de so
turn of Honorable Eric Opoku. Honorable, you have 15 minutes. You are speaking for 15 minutes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to contribute to the motion on the floor of the House. Mr. Speaker, my colleague, Honorable Davis Opoku, MP for Impraiso, has described the budget before the House as empty budget. And the basis of this statement is that the budget did not provide enough resources for capital investment. I want to start my debate from these critical issues that my colleague has raised before the House. Mr. Speaker, indeed, I agree with him perfectly. Capital expenditure or capital investment induces long-term economic development. It creates sustainable employment. It increases incomes and establishes conditions that encourage private sector investment. And so when you invest in capital projects, you are creating jobs. You are expanding your economy. And as the economy burgeons, you liberate your people from the shackles of poverty in the country.
Wisdom.
Mr. Speaker, I have with me the 2024 budget. presented on the floor of this House by our colleagues when they were in the majority. Mr. Speaker, in 2024, just 11 months ago, the budget provided for capital expenditure, which was 28 billion Ghana cedis. And they indicated that out of the 28 billion, the Ghanaian economy can generate only 18 billion. The remaining 10 million was to be borrowed from outside Ghana. Just 10 months ago. Today, we are debating the 2026 budget. And the allocation for capital expenditure is 57 billion. 57 billion. Mr. Speaker, it is indicated in the 2026 budget that out of the 57 billion earmarked for capital expenditure, this economy can generate 45 billion. In fact, when you look at the total capital expenditure in the budget, you look at the capital expenditure plus the capital component of the earmark funds, and in the 2024 budget altogether, your total was 38 billion. Today, after just 10 months in office, the government of the NDC, under the visionary leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has increased our capital budget from the 38 billion to 77 billion. 103% increase. And you are here condemning this. And you are describing this document as empty. It means you don't have better appreciation of it. Mr. Speaker, it is important to note this, that in the 2024 budget, they projected that if they happen to be in power, in government again, in 2026, they will increase Ghana's capital budget to 44 billion. We are doing 77 billion. And you have the courage, the temerity to stand before this August House to describe this budget as empty. Mr. Speaker, he also spoke about non-payment of contractors, that we are not paying contractors. Mr. Speaker, I have the 2024 budget here. The budget your government presented to this House just 10 months ago, you projected that 2026, if you happen to be in government again, you pay arrears of 12 billion. 12 billion. Read the 2026 budget. We have provided arrears 29 billion. My brother, you don't know the contents of the budget. Mr. Speaker, I am quoting from page 161 of the 2026 budget and page 176 of the 2024 budget. Mr. Speaker, I see a shift from expenditure on goods and services to expenditure on capital projects. We now have a government that thinks about the people, that thinks about the future of this country. And the government says that let us not spend the monies in the offices. Let's prioritize the interests of the Ghanaian people above our private interests. And Mr. Speaker, I want to demonstrate this. In the 2024 budget, the budget they presented before the House 10 months ago, they stated under goods and services that 2026 they will spend 14 billion, 14.5 billion, that's 15 billion on goods and services. That's office expenditure. Government changed. The NDC government is in office. And we have presented the 2026 budget. We are saying that no, we cannot expend 15 billion as office expenditure. We have reduced it to 13 billion. And you are not applauding this. They even projected that if they happen to be in government, in 2027, office expenditure will increase to 17 billion. And we, in the 2026 budget, we are saying that we'll do 14 billion. We are cutting down office expenditure and then increasing capital expenditure. Is this not the way to grow the economy? So what are you criticizing? Then, Mr. Speaker, on a more serious note, these people were on a journey to destroy our nation. And I'm coming to demonstrate that. And I'm happy. I'm happy that at the gallery today, we have school children. And they will listen to what they have done. The damage they have done to the Ghanaian economy. And they still have the guts to stand before us here to debate us. Mr. Speaker, in 2024, this is the budget they presented before us here. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, in the 2024 budget, they told us that inflows into the health insurance fund will be 9 billion Ghana cedis. The Ghanaian people will pay for quality health service amounting to 9 billion Ghana cedis. But when they get that 9 billion, they will make available only 6.5 billion Ghana cedis to the fund. And they will expend the rest on office expenditure. So, quality health care was never your priority. Today, you sit here, you argue that we lack basic things in our hospitals. Now, who cost come? Today, in the 2026 budget, we have projected an inflow of 11 billion Ghana cedis into the health insurance fund. And we are saying that the entire 11 billion will be released to the fund. Is this not good news? Now let me go to Get Fund. The reason why we still have schools under trees in this country, the reasons why our children are still being schooled in dilapidated blocks, it is all because they collected monies meant for the development of school infrastructure and diverted it for other purposes. Mr. Speaker, listen to this. In the India budget, 2024 budget, they indicated that inflows into Get Fund will be 8 billion. Now, when they receive the 8 billion, when the Ghanaian people pay taxes for them to build schools, to develop education, and deliver quality education to the people of Ghana, they will give the Ghanaian people, out of the 8 billion, only 3.2 billion. Only 3.2 billion. My brother Kwaku is here. He knows this, but he can't talk about it. You know. I know you know this. This is what you did. So the Ghanaian people pay taxes. Government, take my taxes and build schools for our children. The government took the money, 8 billion, and gave just 3.2 billion to Get Fund to build schools. Even that one, they collateralized 60.2 of the 3.2 billion through a vehicle called Dachi PLC. You think we have forgotten? Today, in this budget, NDC is saying that Get Fund, we're expecting an inflow of 9.8 billion, 10 billion, and you give the entire 10 billion to Get Fund to enable them build schools. And you call this budget empty. Mr. Speaker, when you go to paragraph 557 and 558 of the budget, we are saying that because of the resources we are making available for school development, for the development of education. In 2026, we are building 2 technical universities. 2 technical universities. One in Jasekan, one in Techiman. We are saying that we are also partnering the Catholic Church to build a new university in Damango. And you think that the people are not happy? We are saying that we are building 2 public universities. 2 public universities. One in Kintampo. Mr. Speaker, are you saying that the people are not happy? One in Techiman. You are saying that they are not happy? Within 1 year, we want to build 5 universities. 5 universities. Tell us whether in the period of 1 year, 8 years, were you able to complete 2 universities in this country? No. And now you call this empty. Mr. Speaker, let's move on. Road fund. I've heard some of our colleagues. I've heard some of them complaining that our roads are bad. Fix the roads. They are mounting pressure here and there. As if they don't know what they did. In their own budget 2024, they projected revenue inflow of 2.8 billion into the road fund and said that when they receive the money, they will give the road fund only 1.1 billion. Today, we are projecting 3 billion Ghana cedis into the road fund, and we are saying that we are giving the entire 3 billion to the road fund for the maintenance of our roads. Mr. Speaker, President Mahama, through this budget, is laying a solid foundation for the development of our country. For the first time in the history of this country, Mahama is proposing in this budget to construct an expressway in Ghana. Expressway. We have never seen that one in Ghana. Apart from Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who did the motorway, Mahama is the next president to construct an express road here in Ghana. That road spans from Accra to Kumasi. According to the design, on that road, we are constructing 8 interchanges. 8! And you call this budget empty. Mr. Speaker, apart from Kwame Nkrumah, who invested in the construction of the Akoso Modai to generate 1,200 megawatts of power, that huge investment is still benefiting Ghanaians. Mahama is the next president. In this budget, he's proposing to set up thermal plants to generate 1,200 megawatts of power. And you say this is not a good budget? Mr. Speaker, I think it is important for us that after the presentation of the budget in the workshop, you allow us, the ministers who generated the budget, to come and participate, to come and educate our colleagues, especially those in opposition. Because I have listened to all the arguments they are talking about. They are just debating on commentaries. They are not talking about substance. Mr. Speaker, let me crave your indulgence.
Honorable Eriko Poku, the Food and Agric Minister, Anna, what is a worker Siciano? Ewan Summer, Honorable Davis, Opoku and Sao, a member of Parliament for the people of Empress, or can Omrasebe James say the 2026 budget are done ya Dr. Casiela to force the Dikotuja empty. I don't know what to reply no. Now maybe sir Honorable Davis Opoku and say time over baby say me say na afenyo mark no ni mra sebeju. Na time one Honorable Eriko Poku ye bo ni din so meye food and agric minister ko vetin no. Odu ho no Honorable Davis Opoku ansa te ya asemu afenyo mark o ka kire Eriko Poku o say Eric obi anim say wa bin eye wan so waje wani so asem ya wokọ kan ye say ana budget ni hwinim hwani ma wada didi a kire wo abisa ye to adwuma de ne so ha live Power 97.9 FM live on TVS YZ so Dwabo Ase vibrant social commentator sabre watena se ye ba bedin komo e afa budget yi unsemo eguso koso ensemo a price MP kan any reply honorable Eriko Poku e de man ye wi a ye bebo wura nkokon ketenketi simu ebi se ensem bi ebobo pie o ha ehun hia say wo se ye hwe ne ye pa vibrant akwaba
me je so
na ho te say
ehun odin se sidi no
bibia boko de
yes ehun odin me so na me ho to me se ya de be ya na be gu MPP
o say
ye be gu no
o peso gu are na peso gu MPP
oh like na we can't be living with chameleons in Ghana
omo dane
yes eno de they be America we can't be living with chameleons
okay
ti me sorry na say me wa ho den me didi me ya
yes
na me ba no ho ya de aka ya say be gu MPP
yenko empire so MP ni ho utie ni nsemo a wo ka ye say budget no hwinim woni ne ya adwene
and now beside me you sure na for your market ho because we come say come
jai
now let's go to them. Okay. You know, I always love to make simple analysis for Ghanaians to understand.
Okay.
Always make us so parliament budget or more can baby abroad for one thing. Now, and prior so MP me be sad to say he should understand to say because of Amamu Boni Omubuye, that is why Ghanaians gave them 38% and 88 MPs. And that's not bako.
Okay.
So bako na Nigeria krampo kan as a job. Now, you sit down and tell us that the budget is empty. Meanwhile, in your time, me, the Honorable Eric Opoku spoke, so I want to delve in there.
Okay.
I think, say, Ghana for sometimes you want the power MP. One say it got to a point I realized, say, Papa, we Honorable Eric Opoku.
Yes.
If I've been in Ghana for an ending.
Wow.
Because where has he been? All of a sudden, once I obey a Greek minister,
yes,
we've seen said there were people who can make Ghana better place.
Okay.
Now you talk about Eric Opoku. I feel that one day this man deserves to be the president of Ghana.
Wow.
Because he's just like the Moses of our time.
Wow.
Or no na ye kase because you can't.
I didn't know was a deserve to be a president of my Ghana.
Now we go to. I will always love to compare him to the opposition.
Okay.
When we had two in MPP time, 8 years a Greek sector.
Yes.
We had a Greek ministers miono.
Okay.
Two. Obini no wafase.
Any
Brian Champo.
Okay.
Now you look at their policies. They were shouting, say, "Oh, we have policies. You were planting for food and jobs. You Chelsea, the mom say, okay, must say policy. You can ejuma beba, ejane beba, monjiska.
Okay.
You the mom.
Yes.
Now Brian also came as another. Me fan so obini no wafa. Now you can't compare that to those two ministers to Eric Opoku. On the basis that Brian Champon, ye man or ye can say a Greek ministry less than 1 year. Now a couple bossy bro, and I'm catching say a donation at the mom. At the end of the day, just 10 months, just 3 months after the president John Mahama took power, now Echo was for the chance yaba. Ye jebru.
Besia a brone and more besia na mobeji.
Syria, yeah, but they told us say a donation. So how come they take the yebeji donation? Now you go to the agri sector. I want to read something for you.
Okay.
Because Ghana afford it. Now in 2024, before say Betuaba.
Yes.
When you say agri sector, no. Initially, not 60% of Ghanaians were into agri. For now, I don't know.
Okay.
But initially, it was 60%.
Okay.
Now MPP tell us that get fund. Sika omunya ye 8 years ni na no. Sika omunya no ho 3.2 billion. And I'm going to get fund. Omu wi echire na me ka chen say health insurance and health sector.
Yes.
Sika omode ko ho 6.5 billion. And that was 8 years ni na no. Now you come to the honorable agri minister Eric Opoku, the Moses of our time.
Yes.
In less than 1 year, you see the money he's sending to get fund. He's taking almost 9.8 billion. You can say 10 billion to get fund. And then health sector, and he even mentioned this. Nobody can say 11 billion. 11.2. And you want me, maintain then I'll say so, oh, MPP I the yamfa to me my brain champion. To do what? Like MPP more the power here. You see, sometimes I don't want to use certain words because so I'm attacking their personality.
Yes.
As Honorable Davis, I will never go into his personal life. I don't know him as a personal, I go into the political realm.
That's it.
Because the moment you take up upon yourself, say, I am a politician,
yeah,
we will talk to you as a politician.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter my age. If what I'm telling you, no cry, that is what we go by.
Okay.
So, Honorable Davis, I feel say at least MPP for a car, some trauma, we budgets now. There was some take it 3-4 months. No more say before they start commenting. by a kind budget ade anche no obeka ho say meanwhile I didn't even know like the asma oka no understanding
the content of the budget.
The content of the budget na oka say hwe nim no. I've mentioned even Crampo the budget no mo kan enyamba you I'm mentioning your man Honorable Eric Aye. And then taking 11.2 to the health sector.
Yes.
Enya now the budget Honorable Eric Opoku, I watched him one time and then he was talking about the district common fund. Initially MPP time. Now districts no sika de mom a bit me 8 billion in now. But can they point out to one particular thing now? Now Honorable Eric Opoku under his watch as the Greek minister, he said that the president together with him, they are making initiatives to be our own. At the end of the day, get scanner no district. No?
Yes.
It is going to be massive. And massive any MPP they are going to tell you what you use that money for. And that money is going to be used for big projects. And what are the projects? They have to have in every district.
Yes.
You have to make sure say you have a 24-hour market.
Wow.
Say almost a 24-hour economy. I always tell my father Honorable Afenyo say all the uncle ports by 2 a.m.
No,
so
okay.
Now he said every district of must have 24-hour markets.
Okay.
After 24-hour markets, 3 unit block, at least 2 or 3.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no. Then you have to go to you can say cheap compound. You know say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Before so we free abem. We CB by the champ on the constituency. Ultimately can shame so be ebi ni ho.
Okay.
You can say the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ultimately can shame say bi ni ho.
Okay.
Me aminipa asking for so Bill Gates. Ultimately can shame say bi ni ho. Honorable Kennedy Japan.
Okay.
Ultimately can shame say bi ni ho. But omo buomani eguso. Now the Honorable Eric Opoku is back with John Dramani Mahama to do what? To make sure say cheap compound at least say what down na Jonah say area boa. Na say when your car anko city you will get first aid at that hospitals.
Okay.
And this is all coming from the agri sector. And you want to tell me say the budget is empty? I don't understand. Say you read the budget no omo to ya and I say propaganda say omo at the end of the day no I call them 87 propagandists.
Okay.
Because that's what they do in parliament. At least you can't say now. MPP should take the enemy. So
you feel, sir, the MPP they are just doing propaganda with the budget.
With the budget. Because I've only gone to the agri sector and I've mentioned a whole lot. Or the emphasis say if we should move from the agri sector now to other sector, what will be in there? This is only the agri sector. And you sit there and tell us say the budget is empty. In your time, 8 years, were you able to build cheap compounds? No. How much did you send to get fund? 3.2. 10 months. Obi the 9.8 echo get fund. 2024 from 2017 to 2024. How much were you able to send to the health sector? 6.5. Obi the 11.2. And you sit there and tell me that the budget is no good. Wait, and you're gonna afford an canocra. That's why I always want to told the political.
Yes.
So he can't sit there. Me sure said time and Honorable Eric Opoku Kasan he was listening. He was looking for another question to ask.
And you are not
one year.
Okay, yeah, generally.
Yes.
So we shall mind no more. I fear any last year or they compare prices of goods and services are saying no.
You see, I don't need to even sit here and tell Ghanaians say the prices of goods and services have dropped. They know. Yenim said there are people who are trying their very best to sabotage the system.
Okay.
But we are here. In this year, how many times the petrol are dropping? Petrol has dropped drastically.
Yes.
Okay, you can assemble previous years, you can be almost say and $1 no so. I always love to make simple analysis.
Okay.
Say there
yes.
Now you come back to 2025.
Yes.
When His Excellency John Dramani Mahama took power, that is when we realize, say, sir, I can say, amamu no, and yes, suit na dibu amamu, and then the people who are very
yes.
Now you go to the markets. Initially, last I saw say was it the Fiamma
Checkpo, MP no.
This is how we start. We have to start doing.
Checkpo.
Yes. On say MPP for no.
Or they a more bag ne oil no copper.
Initially we're buying is almost 100 and something. Also koto 90.
Yeah, 90.
Me ami kotobi mpo. We mpo de nya agro me kotobi.
Okay.
Initially o me de me ba na ko school a. Man spend the crowd na enye 50 cedis a day. But Obrempong, I can tell you say from ene me de na ko school a 35 Ghana cedis etimi de ne ko. Esa de ne ba.
Wow.
But there are people imagine say we are going to sabotage the system. Yanum foi. They are going to make sure say nyoma enkoyi. How many times now we do see you can say lorry fare okroma. Initially no free Kumasi e ba Accra 150. And now me ba me ticket crash magum 110 cedis.
Wow.
And I made buy. And you sit there and tell me say the president is not doing anything. Me I understand them because at least the NDC had 51 and they had 38. So 38 now some no more.
Okay. Meba I was say gusu aye to adwumadi ne so. Na aye Joseph Yamin aye NDC national organizer. Ye hunu say wote ni fia na na dwuma mu ba bia wo kan nkosua bebre. Yen kohwemra ye bedi wu nkomo. Ye hwe Joseph Yamin femra sisia. The national organizer of the NDC. Anna was sending Nkosua or say Nkosua Abba with the help of this and Kukwa and Ketenkete and Adia. Now, the President John Dramani Mahama and the Greek Minister Honorable Ekopoku Abo Modin said, Wamubeshe na Nkukwa Buso, Wamubeshe ne Nkosua Ba. And Joseph Yamin, the national organizer of the NDC. Anna Wuhunu say, was she Nkosua Bebira enya de Kota Sabri. Wabo modin ya hwe se nkrofo beba no matimi ababa ye friend saying o ma beto ni Nkosua ma no hwe Nkosua na abui anya me nwanwa say free this time akon Nkosua etimi ba 2 cedi ana 1 cedi 50 pesos kura ankaye hwe Nkosua e say nkokwa aba wo nye wom e wo Ghana ha ya ha nyina wo Ghana ha ya Krofo achase ye propaganda ana nkokwo no kra ye krafia brogira ba akusi state ye wurade o my Ghana eti Joseph Yamin no wo hihye ne Nkosua this oye poultry farmer ukohwe ne poultry farmer enya de ketwa wode ne ho agimu achase adwuma wo ye no wo ma ye nkokwowe na wo ma ye Nkosua di achase Nkosua na ekoso wo ho no ye me back na afa ye mehwe de asi Vibrant, ye behwe we ansa. Na fe mama wa bem na wakasa. Na a video bi aba betodwa. A communication team member of the MPP Atenase was say enkokon kitinkiti ya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama together with the Food and Agric Minister Honorable Ekopoku woma modin dia ba sabre Ghana for enya bie no manyan womu tobi no mu so mu dibie no womu MPP for omutiri mu adwene omo afa ne se womu be kra nkokọ yare e dia ba oman Ghana ha se de be ye nkokọ nketenkete no womu betimi dia ba be ku womu nyina abusia yan hwe ne mra ne nto adwumadi ne so
ohi yen dan na me ka che ni si ni bi se nkokọ no mo de ba yeso ko kra nkokọ yare de aba oh yeah politics aba yes omo de nkokọ no ba ye ko kra nkokọ ye ko kra akroma ne nkokọ yare de aba Ghana ha ya be hu omo te se because enya de ebe
communication team member for the MPP and what na wuntumi radio so and wakasa asem we was it womo MPP for womo kokra nkokọ yare e de aba se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene Ekopoku se womo de your friend is saying nkokọ nketenkete aba o man Ghana ha de a ene omo nso MPP for womo bomodin na fei ọmọ akọkra nkokọ yade e de aba man Ghana na aba be kuwom ya bo video we ye de chere the security your friend say aye wo krom ha Iyoko national security the CID boss Madam Lydia Donko me ba cho papa momomode na momfa na mayen na on chirechirem die nti asabre wono MPP for efa tirim adwene say enkokwa nketenkete ya aba se beye na importation of dead chicken a efi abrochire ba ebi wa akokwa she fridge 1 year with all the preservatives here they will one wɔn npp foɔ sɛ wɔn kɔkra nkokɔ yareɛ wɔnyɛ sɛ nkokɔ yareɛ na ɛba eti cid boss wɔdeɛ yɛn ya yɛne mo yɛ adwuma mo nkɔnkɔfa no mo nkɔnkɔfa no na afei wɔn mɛkyerɛm iyokofoɔ mpeke no the national security should pick him na wɔn mɛkyerɛkyerɛm because yɛn ntumi ne nipa bi sɛ yi engu so ntina ɔman ghana ha ɛyɛ threat to the country's development sɛ yɛhwɛ sɛ nneɛma bɛyɛ stable na npp foɔ wɔn adwene mu pɔ ne sɛ wɔn bɛ scatter no vibrant then na wɔwɔ kan fa saa nsɛm yi ho.
Let me make a statement and see if you remember where it came from. President Mahama Onwan Kasakran, after the plane crash, President Mahama Onwan Kasakran here. Na ya bopo I be the president na the near echato. Echaso. Ya the ma echaso. Do you remember where it came from?
Yeah.
Fine. So this is when Semekase MPP for we cannot be living with communals in the nation. You see, I always love to go historical.
Okay.
If you watch my videos, I love history.
Okay.
Now, when His Excellency Anase Dr. Kwame Nkrumah became the president of Ghana,
yes,
you saw what the forebearers of MPP did. They were behind and they were throwing stones into the field. Omumpe development. Now, it took J.J. Rawlings to bring the nation back to a constitutional order. Even allegedly, they tried 19 times to kill J.J. Rawlings.
Wow.
He survived everything. We came down. Okay, timer 22,000. Yes. They should just stop asking me my age. 2000 before say betwaba.
Yes.
You better sorry no. Na opemfo ewu da kwan mu. You better sorry na obi ewu.
Yes.
E da kwan mu. You walk 2-3 kilometers na nipa ewu.
Nipa ewu da ho.
But nobody ever came forth and said we o mebusuani. After the elections 2000 Akufo-Addo, all of a sudden that thing vanished. Who is behind this? I'm no people should they should understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama from the AFRP NDC.
Yeah.
We are back to make Omaino a better place to live. The Honorable Eriko Poku say, "Wahu say ye kranam dodo. I am the Moses of Ghana." Let's eat the backyard poultry, and you get people to sit on national television and tell us about kran kokoyare. Where is IGP? Where is the CID? We will feel say on the umbra no match baby a omode kokoyare be free aba, then we'll go and stop it. Because we are ready to feed Ghana. We are ready to make a kind of saying the work Honorable Eriko Poku is doing.
Who believe says CID another security way work room omo ntu ho anamo MPP for betimi ayesa de we makan.
They are I always say MPP they are very dangerous when they are in opposition. When they know they are far away from power. Nana, do you know what they can do? If MPP know they are far away from power, they kill and laugh about it.
Wow.
So they can do it. Make us say Kwampo, by now Kwampo, they've started though. You see, sometimes the Ghanaians, we've gone past emotional politics.
Yes.
We've gone past that. So they should understand, say, the social media also has come to stay. Where Koko come back and say, one can be editing. Social media have come to stay. You see, they do things now. My say, we are making comedy. Obi Tobeka say be a comedy, no?
Yeah.
But it should be something serious, because when they started with, you can say JJ and then Liman.
Yes.
We thought na agro. On confusion, what about JJ and Liman in them, and then the country ended up turning upside down. When Nkrumah became the president, the agro they ended up bringing something we call Kanken Yami to stay. So MPP, when they know they are far away from power, they are very dangerous. We are making they've done Omaye see. So we wish say the IGP. So if you feel say Odo Ghana, don't let this thing just slide.
No, personally, I think say I have to petition the CID boss. And right after the show, I was saying to Sana Mono, petition the CID boss. Now on Konkofa, this MPP communication team member no, MV Ashanti region, non fanamra, the entire watching on national television so watching on radio so na wakachere Ghana for nyina say enkokon ketenkete ade eba beba na boa wo manmu economy no apagya no wono see MPP for wo mo kwakokra nkokọ yade e de aba manmu say beye na enkokon ketenkete o nyina be. Can you imagine this?
That is why I say when they are out of power. Now, political party or multimedia change your within 8 good times. You are expecting something good from them. How? Obrempong, how? Political party, they've changed their name 8 consecutive times. You are expecting something good. Anytime, if you sit back, that's what I always say, the youth of Ghana, we shouldn't just always sit down, no, being better on TV, so share see what make you. Because if you know the political history of your country, you will know where to vote. From 1947, we had UGCC, they were destabilizing Ghana. And they will always make it feel as if, say, we are the saviors. Look at His Excellency Nanado. When he was in opposition, he was begging. When we gave the power to him 4 years, and Sana 2020, two about almost tapping. So, and now that they know very well, said they are going to be out of power for almost 40 years.
Wow.
And you think they will sit quiet?
I didn't know they will be out of power for almost 40 years. The MPP will be out of power.
You see, the reason is that MPP way egu. Men I was expecting the current MPP egu. Me I was expecting say be 2028 in Ebegu. But looking at my political spiritual realm, no, maybe who say 2026 Ebegu. Because let me tell you something. You see the UP. Yeah. This UP plus now there. It is a replacement of MPP.
Alan
Kojo Tremantin
United Party. No,
yes. You see Alan.
Yes.
Dr. Befabuzia.
Yes.
These people represent the past MPP and the present MPP.
Wow.
Dr. Alan Kojo Tremantin. The reason why I see MPP beguni say that bay and no more back on talk where we akwa join UP. Then time 90 year cool. Because the Alan Kojo Tremantin or share ya no say no. If I don't bring this idea of UP, because UP is their tradition, and it's not about yes almost almost the neck court. Now UP now mo dey aba no 2026. So mo koto o ma ba flag bearer no. O mo abesisi o mo no. They will start moving to UP. You see the thing?
Wow.
They will start moving to UP. And then moving to UP no. Alan, I'm saying this on record. NDC should just put this down. The UP no is going to be the biggest opposition party in Ghana. Because yes, MPP is dead. Wow. MPP is dead.
Wow.
Now 2028,
yes.
Alan knows it's not an option for him.
Okay.
He won't go.
Okay.
2032, encore. 2036, which is 12 years. That is when Alan will start getting representatives in parliament. And they are going to come from this current MPP because people will be trying very best to impress Alan. If you say MPP, no. Yabo Mogu. Now they'll leave this MPP for Achim for any Mamprusi for. Then they'll move to Alan. And that is when Honorable Afenyo and all that he's doing, I understand him. He's trying to stay relevant. I'm understanding because end 2036, you won't get people to lead MPP. That's when he will come. I was in parliament. I was making noise for you. I was there for you, so at least you can consider me.
Varmant Medase, I don't pay in Mijawa. I just saw it now. Medase son of pay which him back high and Hoa.
Yeah.
Now for you didn't come out do. Medase far. I was a high part. That is 7.9 FM live on the TV. XYZ. Dwabo Ase Jumedi ana eguso ayede som no nkoma hodo ana vibrant ebetena ase ne ye ni di ono social commentator ana wabe promu saka de agu wosane ye to Jumedi so ye nko let's talk educational consult for na afi wo mo nsemopa ene eniema wo mo de ebeye ye friend saying wo mbo mo de no mo de akere wo manade na abi o madwenem na timi abo before e be call let's talk educational consult wo no mama nkanfo Franco aye trading enterprise in Femao. Medical catcher say Christmas eba sa so dia na aye adofo epese wo mo nto ne em Femao madofo na enyefe obi pe TV atouch na yire obi pe phone atouch na maame just say electronic gadget bi a wo pe na wa to de ache aye Christmas yi mu aye bia ba ko pe na make am for say wo de wani be kire na bibia akoye koma aye Franco Trading Enterprise abusia wo ko ho mo Nokia Samsung iPhones smart TVs ranging from 32 to 100 inches. Afi omo Franco air condition and also 1.5, 2.0, 2.5 horsepower. Afi omo chest freezers, any refrigerators, washing machine, microwave blender, CCTV cameras. Ye be installation wo phone so di ama wo wadwumam wo fie be bia wo ubetimi monitor the air course wo. But more na frɛ Franco Trading Enterprise for our numbers yi so na afi de wo hia bia no wɔn friend mo wobɛtumi so download ɛyɛ Franco Trading Enterprise wɔn app no ɛwɔ Google Play Store na afei order bi a pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no wɔplace wɔ wɔn de bɛbrɛ wɔ fie anaasɛ wɔ adwuma mu number wobɛtumi afrɛ wɔn so nie 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 anaa 0555 939 311 0555 939 311 anaa 0302 225 0302 225 651 Franco Trading Enterprise or still na phones papa if you sabi the Let's Talk Educational Consult for so yemra Madam Dai Tessa Ampofo ye twa so friend no Madam Time Bob wo won sempa wo be ka kyerɛw ene wo mane nyina de ntia ehunhia se wo de wo ba no bebe school e wo Let's Talk Educational Consult yen hwɛ nemra
a beautiful day, Monday morning. Yeah, baby. I test and then at the end of everything, we want parents to participate too. So LTEC School is saying that if you're a parent of a child of LTEC School, please take it and own it. Be part of our celebration. Senyana Bebabeche stories, a bit of human library. But and I pay from Let's Talk Educational Consult, Watashingwa Estate, Belajakuku Municipal Assembly, on the Mango Street. That's where we are. It's a beautiful place where kids come in to learn. Parents do come in to learn as well because we have engagement with parents as well. The also you train the teachers with the Montessori and INDEC educational program. And then we add professional development programs that will help a teacher to know that in your assistance, so how do I change along with it? And then when it comes to Wuba na Disiona, you use Montessori and INDEC educational program and any other chair Wubano. The Yapada Wubana stand out. Ama yan Trenaze and building it just for Ghana, but beyond Osandende and a paying command pedem news, it's something we are doing to our kids, especially parents and teachers. Area all how but we are not seeing it. But this morning I want you to do something for me. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what's happening, but I want you to do this so that every morning you do it with the kids. You say it. I am kind. I am brave. I am smart. I am helpful. I'm strong. I'm unique. I'm grateful. I'm enough. I am loved. These are words of affirmation, and we say them every morning with our kids. It helps build morale, and it's good to let them know every morning that this is what you are working with. And if you tell a child that they are enough, they harms like they are unique, they are brave, and they are helpful, and they are very strong in whatever that, and they are kind. Yes, I'm kind, I'm brave, I'm smart, I'm helpful. Then you know that they know what they are saying. Timpocho, let's encourage the kids. Why am I saying this? There's one thing we've noticed that we as parents, we shut down from our own dreams because in our life, as the Oman Ghana pet and no farmer because if you are one to Benin and Ivory Coast and Nigeria, in your mind you think your child too. But here is a case the phone it's the world. It's whatever you put on your status, whatever you put on Facebook, whatever you put on Instagram. So why then do we shut the dreams of our kids? What am I saying? At a point they can tell you that I want to be an astronaut, I want to be this, I want to be that. Ebenya papa ana mami ana cheche nyibi wakacha de showa. What as is you know if you the wajun bodu anade, do you think you can get that thing to do in Ghana? Oh, we do. And we are doing it, and these are coming from kids we are talking to, telling us that I wanted to do this or this, but daddy says I can't do it. But Mommy says I can't do it because Mrs. Idithampo Fanepe. Michelle, good morning. You see that in our medical fields there are a lot of things that most of us we have for emergency, we have for NICU, we have pedics, we have for trauma, we have for think a couple, but they pick these things. And other ones that are very key. You don't get nurses who work with cardiologists, who are nurses who understand cardio. You don't have nurses who work with the brain, doctors who operate on brains and are hearing. Why? Because in Yankasa ya limit to baby today, and Yamabi or why to me it needs to travel outside because that's the mentality. And number from my sometimes you can. Oh, we met in a school. Tell this guy. It was nothing. Charlie, but talk just work a doctor. Then we demean that person. So this is what I am talking about. That in as much as we say we are in the 21st century, why don't we give them the chance to explore? So you're Ghana, so you're outside. Don't we give them the chance? But here, Kade, oh, easy. The me azi say Kade be anu unduma in Ghana. Insinusia the madi. He be ni hachide to con. My what day you there? It's not a bad thing. E go to the one aye. Tebu yo se he one aye. Intin kebe and kebe jina one and kebe den. So ye dimini nyaman kitin the oil me or there. Ya limit you the mebro pedo oil the madia. You know that. When you travel, the exposure with a friend in journalism, we have agric journalists, we have climate journal, we have all these. How many do we have here, and how many do we specialize in? Political, business, sports. Eco school, no, the saying what they choose as a major, as somebody who is going to do journalism at school. Into eco journalism at school, and what's them three pick out, and then the rest, who is going to do it? Into I there. We all specialize in politics, business, reportage, and then we do sport. So we've pushed health out, we've pushed IT out, put technical aid, put agric out, and all these things. I'm in America because I have one girl who wants to be a journalist but wants to report on health, just health. So on the school scope now was she's limited to entertainment, politics, this and that. That's what I'm talking about. That is about time we sit up and give a holistic education. Now, to make a holistic education, the baby said the holistic education is on in Yabazi. So we have here teaching them manners, health and social skills, character formation, very, very important because they have a school baby, but we don't teach them how to form their characters. And then we have conflict resolution skills, critical thinking, emotional development. We have core academics and hand-on lessons. I always say that now we've hit on critical thinking. So we are pushing on critical thinking, but the others like social skills, the others like career formation, character formation, the others like healthy social skills. Now we've limited it and we've not pushed it, and it's going against us. It will go against us. The white man will sit down. No, I need research. No, I be culture there. In the next 10-15 years, Babano, into my employ on coffee because the type of jobs you have here, you won't have the people because our Ankasa, you have limited them to this point. That is why I make her there. Say, Afroberin in early childhood education, please watch where you send them to. Let's give them that space. And so by 6 years, that child has told themselves that Motu my baby, Obianto stop, not even my mom nor my dad, because you've built a certain confidence in that child. Then Motu my masana. Then that child will say that it's up to me to listen to advice and other things to do it. We will be here and we wouldn't have certain things to do, but we will always want to travel out and go and do certain jobs that we never thought even existed. Because Ghana, aside being a lawyer, being a doctor, being a teacher, being an engineer, being a journalist, I got to a point, parents were pushing their kids to 1 year nursing because we were a Juma down. Saturday. Education is way back in Saturday. So, and they are traveling outside for that. This should tell you that a time will come, whatever that you are pushing your word, wants to be limited. So why don't we expose them to a Nyamabia a few there, even if it's not in Ghana, we can push the child to travel and do it around the Saturday. Walk, travel, and then work. It's all good. So please don't let it limit our kids, especially the teachers who can encourage these kids to become who they want to be. Because no, my teacher says this. Or trust me, teacher, that is because of the teacher knows the knowledge. So my teacher says this. So that's what I'm saying, that power teachers will. So never tell a child that don't do this. I don't think. It is you. I don't think. Not we don't think or you think. I don't think you can do it. I wish I have from they can do more. A lot of people have lost out on one dreams because somebody told them they can't do it. Somebody told them that like adrenaline and together. Oh, and the way we look down on certain things. At first, we used to look down on musicians, and I want to now parents, their kids should go and play soccer because soccer scab them. You get it? So let's give respect to every profession. The kids to explore, get to know that you maybe were around or bobwa. Preschool on here because the moment that child builds that confidence and independence with that brave mind, will be able to maintain fitness. Something else, funny bra. I'll take school. Let's talk education. Funny bra. No more built well, program well. prepared well for the future ahead. Just everything the child is learning is lifelong. And if you want the best for your ward, if you want the best for Obia, to 80 years. So I say the best years of your child's life is the early years. And I'm not on board here. The Fadebra now on mission as a friend on 0249069821. 0249069821 and follow us on Facebook, Instagram.
Okay, nti Madam Dieter are ample for you so at the friend of Madam Time Bob and our training kana efi let's talk educational consult one who share videos na kwanya omofaso etete o man mom church pa environment na omu di agro no eniema kra omu di agro no ebi o madwem e mom church pa wo mo nyini no etimi abo o madusua ene bibiara ebusia wo pese o mo nyem nti fa oba ne ko ho sabre ya wote yenkan ya let's talk educational consult Madam Dieter ample for Madam Time Bomb or Jibre na watete wo ba no akire na de eniema hodo abefu niema hodo eba ebie mo frana dwum na aboa ne yie pa ebusia ye to Dwabo Ase dwumadie ne so wa live on Power 97.9 FM and Afa TV XYZ to ko Facebook at Power 979 FM and Afa TV XYZ ni nyina o Facebook na mo ko YouTube XYZ broadcasting na Afa wetimi de ho aka Dwabo Ase dwumadie so now the wagen chat to ase FFF yes so beje bre na ya kan e de ama me di de nke Obrempong ne me na me di Dwabo Ase dwumadie ho chia me na me de asom Nyankopon hira so amempene da se waje bre se yendi dwumadie mum ye nyina ye nhyehyɛ o man Ghana na o man no emfa ne ntoma pa bi emfra okay ebusha ye to dwumadie no so na Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded and Edru so na ebusha TV SYZ afi eye X natural mineral water Piwak natural health ana Medimosis clinic and Yakobo sa gala we Nyankopon yadoma on the 5th of December 2025 ewo Magdam Park ewo Labadi he ya 10 am pepepe ne ya bo aben ne de ahye so na Team TV XYZ de nke Obrempong me na me captain said de bia me ka no wa ma mehwe on the 5th of December age 4 years time and I be hu me ball ahwe captain ba ko pe striker Ghana ha ye asamoja me na me wo ho me she goals ni nyina ma team SYZ na fe ya je trophy no e de aboye boso so on the 5th of December 2025 ya abomode na bra to me kabra na fe ye ni wonhia mu e wo Magdam Park e wo Labadi he ya 10 am pepepe ni asegala na se ni ye wi aye hu winner no wo ba obetima ba be hu favorite presenters ni bebre Mugabe ma say the capacity man Ohini ba bo ama benie King Nicholas miankasangasa enke Obrempong afi PSA okra Accra Kofi Dakon just say all the presenters all the workers here are your friend saying SYZ broadcasting ye hiem wo ho na yakbo ye siakansie no ewo Magdam Park eno wo Labadi on the 5th of December nti bomoden na bra behwe bi da no ba ye be din komo ni aye niema bebre abuso ye to adwumadie no so wa ha sabere ye be ko studio bi na fe yakwa kodi nkomo bi a ehwam enkomo a edi sika ba obotom enkomo edi anigye ba wa brabom enti wo bie wasum no wa bomodin etie no we di procedures ni nyina achi ene Monday wo be di sika de ahye obotom na afi bibia atimi aye kama mame mo makwa ba na ye nto aso obani akwa ba na ho te say bibia boko mama check in my that's more way asamintin nkan yi o ana mpacho kasa bi mi he na mi adom bia boko sa eye oho mun change ne mama na mi say men shada antin nkan yi na afa yi ntimi ending komo ne yi aha
yes sir
aha afa ne dem kama enne ede na mode wo ma yatiefo ne ahwefo nyina wo motie
yo ne di kan mechia na machia atiefo ne ahwefo nyina so anopensem dani semham wo ho ne se bronya ba wohu na bronya nso de ne spending anam
ya diska ne di
sa pepe krombe de bronya ya obotom na mechire ohu wo bepie na wabaleta obotom na mechire obedantem so a obotom na mechire
enti den na Ghana fo a ehwe wo beye na bronya yi akoko sika emu sika oil sika a wo mo de beton then on be ya Ghana for betimi nya bi
yo so ne ayade ebedwa so your friend review scratch for win review
mo san be che iska
I be che muska pa
okay yanko
I review scratch for win
ma me fa me phone
na review scratch for win there chese ensem there wo ho ne say chese very easy to play and very easy to win
okay
na chese ne ahua ne mobile phone na ejuma say ya manase smartphone na wa dial short code
network bang
network ni nyina
all the networks
okay na dekra ne say utimi edi 100,000 Ghana cedi instantly
it is kind of 1 billion
oba utimi di 1 billion instantly we anya say checha mo bia o we no obo ya ujina so u di 1 billion instantly
meba just utwa se sie
ya ubenya resource
100,000
Ghana 100,000 se sie ode mami mu boss mra
boss yeti
enti ya nsha se kakra ne ye hwese na game ni sitie enti ube dial star 850 star 6 hash star 850 star 6 hash when I'm saying this is the first time I'm for OT star juma the reverse crash for winning enti for phone na ye experiment see we there star 850 star 6 hash so ube hu say 3 stations na beba
TVS
XYZ stations na
TVS YZ to radio SYZ and Power FM
anti beba ya fi na say UTA free no na fe wa select anti
select me afabia
okay na uwie pe na aba play game
previous results and I retrieve OTP code
anti one play game no when I grow no
okay
anti unya select play game so be who 8 options
okay card 1 5 Ghana cedi card 2 10 Ghana cedi card 3 20 Ghana cedi card 4 50 Ghana cedi okay me choose
amount apesa what di agro no and you select me select card 3 no and you na select we na fe na agro no 5 lucky cards emu na nyoma na hinta agudie ni sese ho so when you best select lucky card 1 out of 5 until from 1 to 5 and select 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5
na 4
o select ya na wa confirm say enu na opesa obo wi ya na wa enu anu no na wa twen say momo pin ni beba na wa bo
say see am boy ni hwe
oh ene san trap you go am for am for di agro no bi afa bi edi
line
sa pepe enti san trap you enti wunya bo wie na wo confirm so ene na apesa obo 5 studio 10 studio 2000 Ghana studio
star 850 star 6 hash
na select your station no
okay
into select station you na fe select amount na so wrap play game
okay
enti play game ho no unya select 8 options amount apesa obo no choose and you choose 5 cedi 10 cedi 20 I could see 2000 Ghana cedi and you select you na fe now select card kro na opesa
2k nyina wo
the bigger you stake the bigger your chances of winning big and you confirm you gameplay na eno ana no betwen na momo pin no abeto so ama anti me de no
na wa bashim
ana wa bashim anti me de no answer aba ti me bo me pin no asem sisi a nti bo pin na eno ana no nya hwe bio ehwo na game results aba
enti wo ye ne sa no ape na aba
chese
wadi
I confirm ya bo momo pin na yete ono pe ehwo na game results na aba eba se wadi a eno no nkoye any long process bi asa o jusika yese sika no di ya na abeto momo wallet num
wow
ehwo na instant
enya fe na mo be draw
sa pepe
na yaka se ye ba be bubodin enti montwan ansa
dabi
wow
we dey ejina hoje oboy ya na wanya game results udin su ya na payment no
abatu ha me yesa ka na twa bisisi ya be se me de kire o mo se o mo hwe
nti me game results aba so hu o say sorry so close me say me de no almost meant me and nti me say atwa bio kopim se medi
ubedi
nti this is how simple review scratch for win na bro nya bay
prices na did that so na bi be ya ahyan ubetimi adi ahyan bi wo bra wo twa
sa pepe say the ultimate amount abetimi adi per gameplay na 100,000 Ghana. Then mom so utwa 5 cedi a utimi di ekosi 5,000 Ghana cedi
Utra 5 cedi.
Utimi di kwesi 5,000 Ghana cedi.
Utra 10
cedi a ekwesi 10,000 Ghana cedi. Utra the next one is 20 cedi. Utimi di up to 15,000 Ghana cedi.
Okay.
And the bigger your stake, the higher your chances of winning big. And so Utra 2,000 Ghana cedi a utimi di akopem 100,000 Ghana cedi.
Okay.
So when we send it to okay. It's an AT&T amount of select any range out to me adequacy. Pepe. As simple as that.
Wow. Simple no not say what is carry.
No. Aye. Uni be anche yento tax obi ntibi mfrim. Udi ya ba be so ama na hu say where the sika no. Aye.
Wow.
As simple as that.
That been a game we shall see.
Yo, game no a free and equi. Ya shall say oh XYZ.
And then my pound to
my XYZ.
Okay.
And just say una foul phone na time bia no pay we anumere utimi di agro no. As many times I pass odi agro no so betimi edi sa pepe on all the networks utimi edi agro no.
Age limit ka ho e won fie bia wundi ya wuntimi ntwa na.
I mean ready for
Amina.
Yes.
Ahe udi mfi ahe na obetimi etwa ayibi.
Pacha, me say the kwa misika no. So obetimi abo game no anytime, any day, anywhere.
Okay.
But then Ghana ye wo hanum e dey run e ejuma. Nti once you are not 18 years and above, untimi e dey emfa ho enji game. Say you're regulated by the NLA.
Okay.
And that the characters platform.
Okay.
Say unya 18 years and above, but then you are not what encouraged to what to play.
You are not allowed to.
You
play.
are not allowed to play the game. Exactly. You are not allowed to play the game.
And the main track no obi ndi 18 na otwa no dia modern sika no be ma.
Da we na kwan say na game net say on say oba first time I born the baby say what do you feel saying?
Okay.
And he say una below anything below 18 years you be cut off.
What if nipa no ndi 18 year mo hu no obo say o mi 19 na 20 by
say anything I say age of consent no and I want say the momo no say age ma.
Okay.
Momo no unya 18 years you can't operate a momo account. Okay. I just say either say before na wafa use so that one the only nipa cross okay. For us the measures are regulator no see infant in place no ye dey two place ye be say age na say unya 18 na kobo 20 years it is up to you.
So it is I feel like I recognize that once you are 18 and above you are responsible for whatever you do.
Okay.
It is when you're 18 years and above now after you track of our mommy phone. I mean your parents should be very keen when it comes to this thing.
Okay.
Until we say I will for no me there or momo imagine e konkala no so. Of our phone now the board game now there's nothing like refund. You refund it baby.
Okay.
Until be very keen.
Well then I'm catch Ghana phone nyina dear emphasis on betimi enye free reverse scratch for win one dear ko Christmas ni o say aka boso me ba ko
sa pepe
pressure ba
enye easy
o hwe item list na e ba no
enye easy
kola ni shoe kola no tese
side chick for sika enkra sika
side chick Francis
sa pepe e bi so rent be wu so hu enti ana Francis won on the pay won
e dey sorry ni ntina ma
me kwa sa me so me kwa sorry nti
me hu wana me hu sa won
enti
yes Ghana for tie kwan be ne betimi afa so abo especially ye wura season na ye hia scan ye de age ye ni
sa pepe we de Ghana for me so say mu a na wani twam a ye ni nya ye de no mapa aba brenye ba in fact sa ayi that is not the only thing you are going to do. Yes, and the side promo be bata ho.
Okay.
There's a game na udi agro no. There's a potential say betimi select on the side.
As na we build the point.
Sa pepe na fe bronya no do no aye pe special people to reward no. Ye hwe wo gameplay no so a the amount cash rewards on the side and now say betimi ato ade e dey on the side. But the American say bronya ba this is the best time for you to make money and to enjoy the Xmas. So what I say and you can make up to 100,000 Ghana cedi. Bisa won say you see how the 100,000 Ghana cedi there now they be 100,000 Ghana cedi o dey be then bisa won sisi a na time phone no na dial star 850 star 6 hash.
Me say ma ji me leave ewie nanso me di 100 na me ko mugabe ho apa ne chew muga mame 1 week na me fan chire show bi
sa fe
100,000
o scratch levels
abeba so okay it's review scratch and win for ye dem ase say mo ba be boa na ye bronya yi ayede meaning say by this nkrofo ahyase a wo pia gum kra
send the system no ajam no e man for twa
instant I've been trying to say maybe we na nkrofo ni abre because where easiest where say be a bet no akoka say me twa na me train na ebo ansa na di
ana mo game ni wi a
help one go na eyi nam ho sa on set na wanya bi
na Liverpool say na Liverpool na ko twa Liverpool over 1.5
we dey offer phone no a wo boy ya credit
na wanya go na pepe odi yen so na sika no so edi so ba
ya damase pa odi bi be ka ho ana na yen sorry so
yes so dia me be ka ho ne say said the economy kind of can send bebre that I say the fact say obetimi I the play game at any time at any point in time and that doesn't mean
say
please play responsibly.
Okay, good.
Good.
And also pa because obetimi kofa obisika also when you 2 us no wakwa kotwa na mo na ne BP kosoro utwa lottery awo ye lottery a ye mfa sika obi sika ntwa lottery
sa pepepe
enti no said the okachiro no responsibly no na watwa de wa ho odin betimi wo de 5 adi 5 lame 10 dim options no wo up to 2000 Ghana cedis enti de wo betimi ni natwa na de wo bedi no double no kakra bi na so what you say 2k betimi ama 100,000 o ma me sika da wo pa wa so be say Christmas wa tade won kokko nyina it reveals scratch for win yeah them say somebody we so abeka ho an no pile up sika Ghana for betimi enya and up here them say
yes them say pa
okay yo I was high power 97.9 FM live on TV SYZ you go so Dwabo Ase dwumadie ana ye ne mo edi a ye ko ede ba sabe ye be dane ye ho age aboafo nkra to kakra obra ye ko break twen men ko ba bia ye ko ba sisi ana ya to dwumadie ne so
One blow, 1 now one control. Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded. This time around in the gala competition, the teams are well represented. Team XYZ, X Natural Mineral Water, Work Natural Health, Medimosis Clinic and Prostrate Center, Mirasi. Bermuda Games 2025. One pay your body. Yembisa with the Team XYZ and a war for trophy nana. He work X Natural Mineral Water. Another Medimosis Clinic and Prostrate Center. Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded. Obakwado on the 5th of December 2025. Nature Farmers Day. Damadani ya forfeit the holiday. Venue near Mac Downtown Park. Wajokas Nechiwa Labadi. Time near 10 a.m. Pepe. Best your favorite presenters and players. I will show football skill. Mugabe Masi. Yes, my near power ni. Ohinbabwama Benny. Okumangra. Mankasasoki Nicholas Metsiabo Nedu. Onye Ekuku Damanane Bongo Wagalayas. Bermuda Games 2025 reloaded. Obeye oh la la.
What will you do when you win big? With over 2 million Ghana cedis up for grabs, transact more than 100 Ghana cedis with your Momo app, and you could win daily, weekly, and monthly cash prizes, and 100,000 Ghana cedi grand prize. Bank transfers, POS, and third-party transactions also qualify. This promo runs in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi so misisi na kame na to na twetwe me na 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa
adunu asa miracle bi wu adunu je se mafunu kra se die sia twini anka se me humi esi so se me humi ana esi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal mi bi pine kuno mi tipa mi sa 3 days ni na edona ga de Nyankopon de ayi bia ho de chema ayi bi nya sam ketwa ana so de me fro aka so na me fa nche me nkwa ne
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana ate me gina ho a me na mu se shinya se me kwa me de ameko bia mu so much me duru abe 6 years ni o tema bia me ye ma de se ne me jai na saya le nem kum preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni sama me kase Nyankopon no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atomia me din wa me ntiase
3P garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e 02489288824 and 020100002.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
AutoChecks.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Me say I do me a shrum, yeah. You know we say I be better past anybody. And so we sure, and your boy no. See, so what the hustle know they make chance pass me by. So make you do your best and use your sense. I saw the stress since I put God first, Charlie, it no be race.
I was showing more cover beauty back power 97.9 FM live on TVS was Dwabo Ase Jumedi ana ye guso aye so mo no. Go Facebook at Power 97.9 FM at Power 979 FM tro bomu a obo se Jumedi e twego live and color TVS was so Facebook afi XYZ broadcasting and no YouTube modern na kohwe Jumedi e wo ho so ho na betimi ahwe no afọ agentire to ase ye beje bre ne akenkan de ama ye guso aye the best performing CEOs any MD asabre yasone so manaka 10 yeguso ebobo so even if I walk you are be yimu manaka 3 I know the fear na fe ye de akọ abankese so the research team CEOs ni MDs ahodo a His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama wabo modern di juma so ahodo a show monsa so wo mundie no wo mo ebo mo ho modern na wo mo nkoda ye no the research team ade aba ne de mama mpani ene Ghana fo nyina abusha mi di enka Obrempong and me na me di Dwabo Ase Jumedi ho chiame na me di ama sabe ma me ko hasa me sha ne haksa capsules for aso ye wo mo e ba be ka kire wo kwan a wo fa so a se osa yare wa betena wo so a e betu kura wo hu bio obani mo akwa ba
Obrempong me je wo so
na o ho te say
adomo
Bibia boko no pay.
Bibia boko. But who say wonam kroma you could feel the Xmas breeze.
Oh yeah. Aba and no I say na me feel it. Me gina me feature them from be an ebo farmer so no. Na fe ama me feel it Christmas no pa. And ohwe the way near ma hye kwa afi Christmas no ye bedi ni kama.
Sure.
Because who say na no pay na me ka bro nya dua kra ya say won tan hu no.
No kra.
Na sa adwene ni yes bebre e ma bebre ho a untimi kra nche dan kai no waye. But afie me ankasa kra bro nya dua mesi bi obi. Na me ni ba lu na popo.
Wow.
And then so semben na was a Ghana 40 no more
Obrempong say Christmas e by na mo aye day na enyandru hompo na ona ma hunu say o feel say bibi ba no na bibi sa na wo ye funu ya de say stomach ulcer say ntwe yi
akokọ na muntimi
bi ebeduru say abusuafo enyuma obi abe hodi won na abusuafo bebe fie a wo say motom nsa didi na nko a
o ye mo ka
o say wan ko na na say wuntumi
the ice cream ba untimi ni
ya the drinks ba untimi nom say mu twitwa bi ground untimi twitwa bi but Obrempong
oni for wo osa no edro ben ana ye man etie o
me da wase abusuafo ma me mfa nchi akase emfa free health care na ye ka health care say munum say yen na yede eye stomach ulcer tamfo ulcer dro papa eye haxa mission na capsules ede abawa kwan mu a enedie odo waso beto fom a unu say nyade obi e complain say na me ulcer ba o na me ulcer ide no na de me ko wo mu me pa cho isa ne say haxa mission na capsules aba ede kutia sa nyade wa we nyina eno minim say unu me ye na da better ne no ye bawa kwan mu a ne ye be kai o sa ne ye be ya bi a refie bi nti ana say obi ye complain ya kire wa na so wanka sampo na sa yade ababa be so I know what to American haxa mission and capsules now one ama stomach cause I den afro ni pedua stomach cause ya de ya the bone stomach cause ya de ya na stomach cause na ya de me de bia me ka se one hwe ye ni bi besua so a ya be ka se obi kura na sabi oni wanya asem obi na atu waduru obi na de wo fa baabi enye obi na de wo fa baabi ya de na ya usa no na de ba kwa menim se ya de wo ho nti na yaresa wo ho na ye osa pa dia me pacho ene o contentan kase no so ba bia be fa bia no de be ka che on say eye haxa mission ne capsules adro ye ntafo entafo so de ye nche omumu ene nti be pacho o to ni nsuo na no ato ne capsules no so de account o no nsuo no na de capsules no so atwa so na chesa yaresa no atumi abantem haxa mission ne capsules abusiafo ye body na yetimi de yensa si abusan se yenim de adwuma adro we obi kura za de adro na nkonya na azanse no mama pains a what was stomach ulcer through ni padua nim ayera through ni padua nim no eno kra de bonus ma na no de within 3 minutes kra doson na chere say pains na yeden through ni padua nim na fa ya resa no anya abotre de ya resa na atoa so e de ama na won so no ho ato stomach ulcer ya repone na ye stomach ulcer e bia na your face that would tie me e bi so what tie me dada na o referee ho yen kaka ye ho bio ye stomach ulcer then stomach ulcer me say also oko baby oko stomach ulcer oko hospital oko stomach ulcer oko doctor so aka church when your stomach ulcer me pacho ulcer the person e chiro nyina ne say ekuro ana ba woni padua nim ekuro ana ba woni padua nim na ba bia beto woni padua nim no ana he ana doctor edi tudin ana so obodin di a chiro enu nto ne be ya adwen say won say doctor ka chiro so when your peptic ulcer wo de ma me fa no ma ne kura ntu dwa na fresh sia na afi no ye no eni nkomo san say ye adwuma ebi nso na obi so 18 already so obi tikam enu nti number no e 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 8310 ana won so betimi afre telecell e 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 enti frɛ number ne sisi a wa open ba ko atɔ wa opatu ayeden akwakoton ne nyina no fra ye no obedi ho nkomo na ya sorto out kra na bibia ayeden akoyie madika nso so akase sanse enkrofo efu maduro nyinti sese ababa ye adwuma enu nto wo pɛ adwuma bi de wo sika hyema nyamfa so poduo ama wankasa no so abra ba konkan ya ne ebomode ya ne kɔpɛ eye haxa mission ne capsules yi ne fa gu eye pharmaceutical shop ma na say o herbal shop ma na so no waboabo no bojabojab bi na wo saa me fa say car park wa na station ho so aton
na mfa so ne mra na okra no efa check WhatsApp na Christmas ba ye adwuma enti abusuafo sana ye di kan hye ase no osa no kuro na babia to ye no ana ye tudin enti what pain ana so obi aka na twa so mo pain doctor say manya peptic ulcer madam for bi yes wonya peptic ulcer madam for bi yes wonya gastric ulcer me nipa bi yes wonya esophageal ulcer aha the doctor na person o kire nyina na say ana say edin a wo bɔ no ase kire nyina na say peptic ulcer no na kyese ekuro ababa beto eye wonsun koto anim ana ekuro ba akon so asen baba beto wo yefunu ba bia odidi a ekogu no say won so wote gastritis ana say eye gastric ulcer na kyese ekuro no wo de no ebeto wo yefunu no nko a ankwan koto wonsun koto anim ana say e bia won so te esophageal ulcer na kyese ekuro no ababa beto eye wo minimum ha sa drobe na sanye minimum na obroni fo no esophagus aduani fom koto yeyem no na kyese ho an ekuro no ababa beto na nyina no me pacho ahopuma sibre haksam sane capsules haksam sane capsules se kuro na beto he sa beto wunsuno mu sa ba beto yam sa beto wo minimum sa beto wo hwinim sa ni nyina no haksam sane capsules aye nonom ema osa kuro biase tu ema ayaresa no so eba ntem na ye ho atwen eba ne sen na wunya stomach ulcer eba ne sen na ulcer na se ekuro yi aba beto ni padua me se de bia no ye wonioma bia ye wo nipa ya bra bomu a etime kofa sa enioma we nyina edeba na ulcer no ye wo ne causes a edeba ana ye wo ne factors a edeba na de me pese me tire nyina ne se causes no ye de edi ulcer na nkasa na se ye funu mu kro na nkasa edeba ya bra bom ana factors no so ye enioma bia ye nya ulcer ne de da no ye edikan ni padua ho a emma yawo no ana se pain ebe ye bebre we ni padua nim na eno bi ne se ye nko causes na nkasa na causes no de edeba eye H pylori mu wa me patchom ye bacterial infections a omo no munya kwan bobre ni padua nim na afa ye nsono no ana se sebio ye yefruni nkataso no ye stomach lining no eho no mu kwakudidi na ye nya sa mu we efri hefa ye nya omo free ba bia sebio ahunidie ne nkoso bia wa washroom wa pie wantimi ahohoro nsa aduane ya wudi enye hye ebia ba bia okoto aduane na sebio bengota ho wansina kosisi so ebia mepacho aduane ya wudi no wantimi ahiti na wudi aduane na mepacho we nyina no eboa ama H pylori mo wa omde eye osa kuro yi ba ye nipadua nim no enya kwan ebowura ye nipadua nim medical catcher say o stress wo ho o ko akoni abadie o ko na wo ba no ye wo hormones bo ha we nipadua nim release ye fe no cortisol eboa ema acid we nipadua nim no nyankopon de amaye yanko say epie begu aduane ye di so na ne aduane no ema digestion it take place no me pacho sa hormones ye fe no cortisol yi bua ma acid ne be do so chance ne nipadua ne hia enti ba ne sa pa bon say na edidimu na ekọ eye wo stomach lining na nasa oye fruni nkataso no na afi no ekofa ohawo ne amane ede aba factors ebi nsusu ne se opu ho no ma wonya ulcer ne de da obehe wose media medidi na makoni mu medidi enya yie media medidi no mantwa bia medidi enya yie mi kwa yie na boys aja ya group ya wibi na mso mi kwa wibi me pa ocho ni nyina no e ma ya wa wote no ulcer mu na ano be ye din opu ho no ma wose media ya friend say me nka se medidi ade sakura na madidi awe na ade asankran se ma nya noodles bia ya de spices bia wone ni ade a se me dai na me pa cho spicy foods ahodo no ni nyina no etumi boa ma yaw no ano be ye den afen so no obu wono mo acidic food na say anuane acidic content no strong no akutuo ene me fa ne se apple ne ne keka ho ni nyina no me pa cho ni nyina no etumi mo eboa ma ye yaw awote no osam no ano be ye den pa yi ene te bomodin so betwe ho ade free wenu nyina na no bibi say ebe ye den na mahunu se manya stomach ulcer ebia wo de we the cancer hospital fine am a doctor ye den a diagnose wo mo so wonya stomach ulcer eno no de fine wo betimi aye den akwakoto haksam shane ne capsule so ibi na wa no mama ulcer na akọ wo so awunya nko ye tie signs and symptoms a ebia ulcer ba wo ni padua ma wo betimi anya na eno no watutum rika na akwakope haksam shane ne capsules na one no mama ulcer aye den akọ and adaje ani ho enu ntini me pa cha o te science ni symptoms bi wo ni padua mu a bomodin anu akwakope haksamisa ene ne capsules ye bebo signs and symptoms no yenje number ni bio ni emphrases say asem no ka say yenye wo so na yempe bi nonom na Christmas eba aye 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 83 10 and 0203 822-855 0203-822-855 afei me pacho uyo obi aduane to yam na oyam ya wo ya uni bi asoso a oyam ya wo ya me pacho kosi koda osa ne symptoms no ebino no obi wo kra dia ne dia ba na ye ne yefunu no anase ne boa no honum se tokro ne da honum se emutumi ya ne ya den na so na chiri bra mo ne dompini mu nyina na mututu no obi wo kra na okase ntimi made ne san ya wa wote wo ne nipadua nim obi wo na ntimpa ne nan ntimi mfa nsi fom de san ya wa wote me pacho obi se media me osa ne ba media me da me bankum so na ho hyehye me da me nifa so na ho hyehye me tifot me twa me krim manya migraine me pacho no mani su nyina ya bia eye me tum mani su nyina ya me who are you oh sorry no answer de mo a obeti ato form sisi ya me pacho stomach ulcer and signs and symptoms no ebino no obi se media osa ninti amasabio manya bad breath and as halitosis me kasa na enka ewo manum a me paucho eye kuro ena wo yam nti wo kasa na mfra me fa so no wo de check he bomode na kope haxamisa ne capsules na eno no ma bibia enkoyi adry trendy ewo wiase afa na fa stomach ulcer ho de na ye haxamisa ne capsules a obe no nom ama bibia ye de akoyi e de amount afenso so se osanti obrono se reluctant to eat and as a loss of appetite aduane si wanim se be ya obetimi atibia di na akoye buachibidi bomode ne kope ye haxamisa ne capsules eno nom fa cheme na no ma ho nya den enkoyie emfama all centime pacho osotia na 84 na wo form ena wo be check weight ade be che no na sabi wo swatia kona kope haksa mesana ne capsules no nom ema ho nya den ento pomodia na kope haksa mesana ne capsules no ma ho enya den ento all centi enya na obutai funu obutumi funu wa ya na wa dwense sunsun po na ba oyem wonu sunsun duro na nso anas wo kra wo check e no no sunsun duro 3 months crampo maye now so still now obofuno apacho kona kope haksam shane ne capsules na nonom ema ho nya den ento na bibia enkoye se wo kura de yakoye endoscopy ye de drobe na sa light sisa no e de awura wonu mu akoto yem ama chese osa ni ntino de ye wono ama pains a wasan nam na no ye onipa ba akofo wo ankasa no osa na ye ya no ya san wa akoto mpaso ye endoscopy ye de drobe bi anase pipe bi wura wonu mu akoto yem wo de wa check experience we he me pa chow men komu biu nemom ayaresa adron aba ye haksamesha ene ne capsules adre enta for ye numu bom e mastoma ulcer see etufri ni paduanim number ne biu e 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 83 10 and 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 and train ma stomach ulcer enyu ni paduane mboso sanse ekoche ewo ni padua mu amepa chow obetimi anya perforation na asia chure se emmo na omde ulcer ne bana ye from H pylori no omanya kwan abawra wonso nkoto nim eboni mu ntokuro na bane sa no so nwa hwe ya na okokunya infection sanse ye furu ne bedam pan anase ba bia ekuro na ba beto ne bedam pan na ma bacterial infections bia no timi bo ediwra hono pa chobo modia ne kope eye samesane ne capsules nonom ema ohunto entwen ema ulcer enti umenya eye gastric outlet obstruction naturally say onsuro no ba bia no ekogu yema wose sanefa no be he ne hona huhuru hona ye inflammation aye ne ati honom eba ne sana obe he na kakra bi obo efuno udi aduane no wase afini nyina me paacho ni nyina no okonya haksamesha ne capsules na no no a oho beto ama hawye ayede afro so na bra panyi unim se all senti obo won mo a obefi no na moja wom all senti obo ha obeja ne nan na moja wom moja na efri hu nyina no ebe kakra ne yemfandu hospital no me paacho moja ayede asa wo nipaduanim na wo ye sumbi na wo nji moja na no ye ne sen na chese e de wo ko owo mu ano no bomodian ne sa obenya haksamesha ne capsules na eno no bibia koyi Obrempong ba me fa no ma ne bi on tuja na yemfa abusuafo nsie 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 83 10 also so betimi afre 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 Christmas event ma menka haksamesha ne capsules na jim so osa etam for busia for madam ase
okay nti yes that's say osa yarwa eyeyi pa nti se eba na wanye drupa ntu na se a e ma wo bre nti hack healthcare for ye dem asepa no pa sem gusu a mo bo ase osayarwa ebefi system no abuja to jumadi ne so ha power 97.9 FM live on TV SYZ Dwabo Ase jumadi suniem enche bia wo man no kra nya tena se awie na fe enne nkomo a ewo ho no yetimi aba na yede aka ne nyina ba besomo kwapem tama jumadi ebe ko na awie ye sabe de uyo obi a uye business owner ewo man Ghana ha uwo shop uwo restaurant uwo office uwo bibi biara opesa abri biara no uhunu ne ekoso ho ene na me won krato yidi ma MTN at the business idea about MTN business eye the aye ne sam wo mo fa kwan papa so abo modern ama monitor o shop or restaurant or business centers bebia wo business on MTN so the business eye at the amawa wo bo modern na wo dia ababeso mo se beye na abiri ni don bia no wo betimi monitor ne ekoso ewo business centers or restaurant or office na fe we take control ewo bibi biara ekoso ewo adwuma mu na sa MTN business aye it is powered by Wi-Fi sim connectivity afi cloud storage and afi solar energy enti satellite bedum satellite endum wo ho akwanya sa abere bia no ubehunu ne a ekoso ewo adwuma ewo restaurant ewo office na bibia etimi aye kama 24-hour monitoring real time alert chese abiribia no keep you say den ekoso wo madwuma mini den dey say MTN for abadi amount tibo modiana dial *5060# *5060# na febo modiana u business na abiribia wo pese wo ma wani nkwa ho no MTN business eye entimi modiana no mo na say emwa abisha yanko health alert clinic so health alert clinic so mo ye end of year free health screening afini ba na we so on the 5th of December 2025 health alert clinic end of year free health screening na wokwa yare wahodo bi te say menstrual disorder erectile dysfunction diabetes high blood pressure ulcer cholesterol asthma sexually transmitted diseases urinary tract infections infertility in both men and women womo bomodin ajebre na face health screening womo bomodin aboa de ahwehwe mu na sa yare wahodo ya aboboso nyina wo bi a me pa chawo etimi aboa no ma yi afri hokra eti free okwa health alert clinic say free OPD free consultation free massage free labs on the 5th of December so obedru wa sani ma aboboso nyina no so free na only medication will be bought fasika kakra ya hwehwe mu ni ehun se wanya wo menstrual disorder wo erectile dysfunction diabetes high blood pressure eno sika kakra bi ekita wo no no watimi e de atobi to kwa okuta be 200 300 Ghana cedis na wo de atonu papa a ebetimi aboa na watimi enya hoden na abede unipadua ni bio na wo se men kan cho say medication a cost from 300 Ghana cedis no ubetimi awini t-shirt aprons for 40 people first 40 people mobeko no enu mobeto no se eburu 300 Ghana cedis womo se womo chemu aprons any t-shirt na bibia ye kama on the 5th of December ye farmers day holiday ko health alert clinic na fe womo moden jebre efi 7 am kopim se 5 pm ebobo all premises bibia health alert premises wono bomodin anako womo jemre na fe woma hwe yie pa from our number we so na nchire mu bia hwe na womo fendomo 0245 188 number no enye complete mo update ni mame omo number se enye complete na fe health alert clinic bibi biara yare bi aye krankro ababeto so no womo momodin na womo nyebre na womo enhwew abusha sabe de woman no anya atenase enti nkoma hodo a aka no ye bomodin na ye de ababesomo na ne woman no atenase a ye ne honorable Professor Titus Kofi Bayo, Member of Parliament for the people of Lambusi, ono na yene na tenase na fe yene ne babedi di enkomo akese. Wonu asan ye board chairman de ma Kolebu teaching a hospital and afe he has been appointed as a member of the ministerial advisory board of the Ministry of Health. Enti wo hwe no a health niema no a owo Kolebu yasade na to health Ministry of Health so a advisory board no say one koboa na wo man yi yapomuden ho nsem me man akwaba na afei the finance minister Dr. Kasela Atoforsen workers no waka ensem bebre edefa ye health sector ho kwan ye betimi afa na ye yapomuden agina so e wo man Ghana mu a me man no bo akwaba na afei yenko na yenkodi san komo no emra ona bo akwaba
ya enya
na no pe ho te say
nyame adom wonso e
nyankopon adaroma
da yesu ase
ade achi die
eno ano no
ahode wo ho a iguso a yede som ye man
da nyame ase
bibia be mra she bedwe mboko dia
yesu adom me say fida yede asempa ibre ye budget the day ba ye die say ho kana ye more.
Okay.
Yakoye home budget post budget workshop.
Okay.
Ama enimdu for atitru abecheche mukakra the meaning of it and the various sectors. And I started debate also on the floor.
Na me ba ho da be na mo be wie budget debate no.
Me say this week it was still ochina nyame boa ye de be face on the floor. Alongside no so defense of the budget from the various sectors or more at the committee level. To me say we health committee, me also a subsidiary legislation committee. Into agencies are almost under this oversight or almost no or one by one abe defending or budget no. It is to help us do the final appropriation bill. No na ye pass ya na chese afi the budget no ya je tomorrow aban betimi ayusu. So and this week ni na ye no Niama mienu na ebe koso. Yeah, debate no on the floor. Then at the committee level no. Share agencies of government are almost so ebe defende omo budget no niama ewo mu nyina na yahwe.
Okay. Debate you koso budget hu nyina me say minority abribia the budget is empty. Hwinim enye ehamo NDC for ehamo anasa enye omo na mo hwe na mo hwe se mbeso Ghana for yi.
Mame nchia lambuse for anapay. And kolebu ejuma efo nyina so ne obi a obo ne homodin asum Ghana yie. Especially if I am pomuden ho. Na me nka say eba minority ne dia. Papa me gidi say at this time no we are minority MP ana minority spokesperson ana any of our member we are mobo.
Oh, ade na ho.
We are mobo. When we say ade he dia ba say ye na we ntimi anye.
Okay.
Na obi abeje. Na oye ni ye na man for I budget ne so no. Unhu se undi na temu. Se unka se no ye na enyo. Se unko ka se okay why ade o. Nti omo ye confused kakra. Because and I say yes sir utimi we confused utimi kan say ma wa utina ho na dwen kra we say no one can ye. Because budget dey buy en sha se no ase omo ni gina bia baako. First omo so say ye dia ene na omo na omo sha ase ene be to aso ene ama dia na ye. Afi omo si dey bi hwe kra nim omo try say omo say galamsey budget anjina omo de why ha and why omo de taria now why into who say confusion na baza. In fact one of the debate of baako kasa ye mb baako kasa dan na me say akwai wo kasa otie ne ho o say adentina bebe ti say retooling of Ghana Air Force. Yes, ye be in several years. Agenda 111. Yes, ye be 10 ewo mu. Project ni bi wo ha big push. Yes, ye be akwan no. Yes, ye be no several years, 3 years. Aden ye ntimi bibia at once. Na oka bibia o say ye buy free SHS ye at once. We ye buy ye at once. And then besides at once na ene kosi hi. Papa, mo ajadena ye no poto. No be any ya. Would the want me kind of cry ye din sua because me say your man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and in the cabinet. Omo de I dream papa bia reset to minor man. Kan ho a. Hu ne wonjina.
Wow.
Because papa where ofa agenda 111. In fact let's no cry about health until the anchor roads in same.
Okay.
Omo declare year of roads how many times? How many times they declare year of roads? Na say year of roads, na che say chebi pe o.
Oh, I want one ye.
Oh, kwan me say how there so asphalt no. Say McDonald's.
O market campus.
E open am ko year of roads. Na ya ka nyina. Opa evidence na ye den. After several year of roads no. In crime na ye Ghana capital me boa.
Yes.
mpacho kyerɛ me any other regional capital a wobɛtumi afi nkran akɔ a kwan ne yɛ kyerɛ me baako wobɛtumi afi akɔ Kumasi kwan ne te sɛn wofi akɔ Cape Coast kwan ne te sɛn wofi akɔ Kofodia ɛnkwa na wofa wokɔ ho wobɛfa hin kyerɛ me
kyerɛ sɛ baabi a
kwan baako pɛsi a yɛtumi link from nkran ɛkɔ
to other regions
nti year of roads no sɛ yɛkyɛ bi na moyɛ na ɛwɔ hefa wobɛkan budget no the quotations ahyehyɛ ho just say madam for baako ka asɛm no so quotation no kra on quote Matthew na John ade na wetimi aka bio obekɔ akɔfa Habakkuk Old Testament tell me Sunday school a cha on kai
say ebia asɛm na ɔhwehwɛ no ɛwɔ Habakkuk
but aden na sa ukɔ Old Testament mu a Hosea or say why na mu why na opese usi oye bibia
yes
in fact even in the New Testament Jesus say why na opese osi dan a on tena se enkanhwe
okay
me hiase kase na me dey si dan we
yes
ansa na wa hya ase na nye sa wa hya ase ne wan wi a amanfo besre ne se mo hwe papa yi o hya ade na se wentime enwie we declare of year of roads across the whole country wentime anya ba kra we see 111 hospital at once wentime enwie ba ko sane ebu o man papa reset no about
se amamu de anka ye nto aso enti se NDC maba
good
mon to aso
enu ne ye to aso no enti no anka mon ka manu ntumu wo ya ade na akobisa se atuna we wo ye ne se ni na dabi da chimbi Ghana fo hu ye mobo no mo man kwan a yensi etimi aye bi because ye sha ase when treasury bill drop rate ni drop interest rate drop almost and see intimi njina it doesn't make financial sense. Say your interest rate will be dropping and then the exchange rate is also dropping because dropping interest now people will take their money to Abochi because omuntimi to treasury bill so it won't work. 1 year trim 1 year ni I work it perfectly ni na drop it so jina na ejina ya mfa slogan bi amba o almost ye mfa free SHS ye ba be say no se say ye ba nkola nya aduane papadi ewe nam edukosua ewo school no munya bi se sia ebro me constituency lambu say ene me ba me frɛ esi suke market pina market ebro 3 cedi for bowl
olonka no
ai na 30 cedi o
sack ne yesen bag na
and me bisa because when wow omo wo be crowd ha ye nyankofo nto
lambu si
3 cedi 5 cedi obenya ebro olonka
honorable yebre ntino yenko Dr. Kasiel Atoforce ne ho wo bra wo mrahye bidwem na wo kan budget ni the various allocations are yedema the health sector no yengo tie ni na afi yeni monko yenhwe honorable Dr. Kasiel Atoforce mbra
sector initiatives. Right, Honorable Speaker, health is the heartbeat of national development, and no country can build lasting prosperity without healthy population. The 2026 budget marks a decisive step in our national journey to reset, modernize, and expand Ghana's health infrastructure. So, Speaker, government will begin the construction of 6 new regional hospitals for 6 newly created regions, beginning with 3 hospitals in 2026 and 2 district hospitals at Bole and Shama. Mr. Speaker, also in 2026, government will complete 10 Agenda 111 hospitals. Mr. Speaker, in addition, we will continue the following abandoned hospital project. The Speaker will continue the General Hospital, Efiem Kwanta Hospital in Sekendi Takoradi Metropolis, Komfo-Anokye Maternity Block, and the Ashanti Regional Hospital in Sewua. Right, Honorable Speaker, this project symbolizes our commitment to restoring trust and confidence in public health care delivery. Mr. Speaker, government will upgrade 7 hospitals to provide enhanced maternal and child health services. Right, Honorable Speaker, the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, also known as the Mahama Cares, was established by the Ghana Medical Trust Fund Act to guarantee sustainable financing in the treatment of non-communicable diseases and specialized medical services. Mr. Speaker, too many Ghanaians battling chronic diseases such as cancer, hypertension, diabetes, stroke, and kidney diseases are forced to choose between life and livelihood. This goal is to build a health system that provides care for every Ghanaian, regardless of income or location, and to move decisively towards universal health coverage. In 2026, Mahama Cares will introduce a comprehensive NCD financing, non-communicable disease financing policy that defines eligible conditions, approved service lists, tariffs, and essential medicines. This will ensure that patients receive uninterrupted care without exorbitant out-pocket expenses. Mr. Speaker, diagnostics and treatment centers will be built on a PPP basis in all major hospitals across the country. This will provide testing and treatment facilities for all the key identified non-communicable diseases under the Mahama Cares.
Okay, the Honorable Dr. Kasiel Atoforsin, the Finance Minister, Wabra or Comra Shebidremina, all kind budgets, allocations near my health sector, and also Omobe benefit, Anna Wunhunu say, Obobosono. Honorable, as board chairman of Kolebu Teaching Hospital, member of the Health Committee, Wamra Shebidrem, and also a member of the Ministerial Advisory Board of the Ministry of Health. And near my whole doya, the Finance Minister, Dr. Kasiel Atoforsin, Bobosono, and only a day the health sector, Asian himself, Boa, Nagana, Yapom, the one sem Ejinaswara.
Mekase, no kwanswa, and yenam.
Okay.
The reset of the health agenda, no, and only a wasono.
Very good.
And Memfa Akwanyi, and Bo, ye dynamic, indefatigable health minister, Abaso.
Nice.
The Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando. Okay. Mejidi say, well, me ni bebre, yanya health ministers bebre, but a juma young man we a year health sector. I was say a support.
Nice one.
Ushe budget na Nina is in the name of the president and presented by the finance minister. But each sector, no, the sector ministers play a significant role of what goes in there.
Okay.
Until you never way will help no more. Me pese me bo the Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando. Abaso papa. Na utie the Honorable Dr. Kasiel Atoforsin Kasana. Obia say ya tenasi adwin ne ye kan ho asem. Obi ka so be agenda 111 in ninina in 18 months. Ye ka say it was not possible. Sika wo he.
Out the way.
We any dedicated source of funding. Would be in remu. What I went to marry. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama share boss or bar a Ghana sika. On maninko waste. Never ye bia obey ma a bia ye jumani na ye jumano obey. Now we are cutting our coat according to our size. Into shall few way more. We must say 111 namudia sis baby ade. Minister say abanyan kasa ebe so be 10 emu.
Okay.
10 na akakakra amane wie no. No desika. Asomu ni yetimi aye ni ye fast and as I 10 no obesheda no we yimu omo a baby a hospital in new cry because we said omo yi is 111 hospital na baby wo na ho hia pa baby nso wo na ho hia bebre sa
so wo se ko
ebi wo cry hospital wo kro no mu na dey another one akọ o the hospital break kro bia ye beje but a ban priority it was so baby like a whole place omo ni bi.
Okay.
Lambu say 56,000 people in the district hospital.
Wow.
For the clinic, I one doctor and a woho, best a woho, and do 20, and do even 15.
Hey.
Yes. There were another health center, Ewa Hamile, but that time, very busy by that time between Yene, Burkina Faso, Yenibi. In the agenda 111, a Dalambu say no, a idea say we are who say a boaman for.
Okay.
A won't crum be bria etisa.
Okay.
They say, a junior health minister, Diabane say, the Ashabajan, the best 10. Near we are 10
no the work lambus in a cajon and
only okay or so your evaluation me stress say so meet me the lambus account can be beje pa
okay
but almost share each of them their percentage completion now much share the need of the people ni ya yi sai no wo ye no fi ho wi a osan be kan wo medical association conference say oni ankra adwumafo ni sorry minds for be nkita ho de bi ama omo asoso bi mu no ma complete no because aban ntimi nya sika enwie sa hospitals we nyina. So what is important is that the facility in any ejuma for Ghanaians.
Okay.
Inte afi no be working on that policy. Inte bia Roman for say call district the bria Roman for hospitals na wo ho.
True.
Press before hospitals.
True.
Into what catch a Roman for okay. Me pa cho mo betimi aso 10 mu a. Mo so mu nwie na say the ye no. Ye be bring my doctor for, ye be bring my nurse for. Na mo man ni ejuma mo Ghana for.
Okay.
Oni Pentecost we be kasa, oni mining company be kasa, ankra be kasa. That is innovative thinking. Na ye nja nema no enda ho ense. Oba bioma waka Ghana Medical Trust Fund Mahama Cares.
Yeah.
Ye sha Dwabo Ase konfosi o enye ye ene ya pass bill no. Ya pass bill no ya ka so ye be use part of NHIS fund e dey oh NHIS na I know say mo ye ne sa mo nya nye baako enye baako da enye baako NHIS adwuma eye no e wo ho.
Okay.
But there be wo ho a onya NHIS ntimi mboa.
Okay.
Cancer baby wo ha NHIS and support. Dialysis NHIS ntimi en so mu dindin.
Ya de so a hadin
na me yan say obehu Ghana ha no young people 30 40 no munya kidney problems.
Wow.
As uncle for utimi nya kidney transplant ma they don't even need dialysis. They can live 20 years, 50 more years and contribute to the GDP of this country without dialysis support. O ankran ntimi nkoye transplant. Wanya even nipa na obe donate to crans. Kai daso no untimi. And it things like this na Mahama Care near den ebam.
Wow.
And Mahama Care is coming to decentralize her services way na akọ baby ya. And na ye can say wa and put him when the whole upper west region of 900,000 plus people. Yarebi wa is a death sentence. Won't mean do akra well because that kind of specialist can anyhow. Example, adrenal cancer,
yes,
brain tumor, you need neurosurgeon be with the whole region. Oba dialysis nyama ye kan ya doctor ba ko no kwa ba ko lebu ha all try specialize no antimi e dey akobo. Mahama Care no is going to send these specialists closer to the people until everybody in this country has a chance say onya sa ya we and towa na o sika sem nyina e basai say e betimi aso mu ne abo.
Wow.
You see 6 regional hospitals because what be new regions almost new regional hospitals. So we see 111 hospitals across the whole country. Why don't you prioritize these regions?
Regional hospitals.
Me call also health committee call also. District hospital no. That crop here so you say a regional hospital.
You're changing from district to regional.
Dini kakenya asesa no. Papa, hwenze sign. Na go so district hospital.
So facilities say Dwabo Ase district hospital and
no label no signboard hospital na FAC. Na signboard hospital ejiniba. Signboard hospital ejiniba. Enti no ube ukase wa create region. Na so your regional capital. E also see proper regional hospital ema home. Na so be here some kind of care on to kwan bebre odu ni regional capital obetimi anya sa care no be. So we are prioritizing those regional hospitals.
Okay.
And kabe de se be ni nyina prekope but sika no enni hosa inti no obeyi priority areas no waye uba maternal and child health services yes 7 hospitals oba be upgraded these 7 hospitals to be able to provide comprehensive maternal and child care services.
Wow.
Oko oman bie mu a papa o hwe say the oman e treat oni bie and the chest so oman ne oman pa. Okay. And from local government to health, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Chair and say, or dreamer onibie, or dreamer obia no chino. Say District Assembly Common Fund percentage the persons living with disability.
Yes.
We're increasing it from 3% to 5%.
Wow.
And that is significant. Or be distributing wheelchairs to assist these people with mobility
in the various districts.
The various districts. We are then I'll pay. And we are doing the thing systematically. And then you say you can't at 9 crahani at Chescano. Scano call to the constituency. May say Kobisa Lambuse MPP Abreso, but Lambuse district. Yenya district assembly common fund a baho more than 300,000.
A whole year.
A whole year. Me wa first 2 quarters a few way. Seka akol Lambuse Kronumu district assembly is over 5 million.
5 million Ghana cedis.
Ghana cedis. I am my guidelines. I am for Yejuma.
But previously, the whole year
300,000.
300,000 Ghana cedis. Nendu. I qua assembly hall.
I qua assembly hall. Into assembly for me to Omunye Juma. Omunye Juma.
Wow.
So here to make sure that the assembly members are working and policing what is happening, or the matter monthly allowance. Are you assembly members?
Yeah.
Me as an MP, me ex-official member of the Lambuse District Assembly.
Okay.
On my 2 general assembly meetings, me tina ni nyina bi mu. Me finka ha ko e ko tina meeting mu. E na me no mu nyina tena ase. Because nyina ye bi nyina fifi mu ahwese se kana aba no. Ye you see say na abo ya manfo. Nje se enye borehole 10 na ye pe borehole 10. DC chain e be gina hene. Ye pe secondary JSS KG block e de be si. Sa na ebu oman.
The chip compound.
The chip compound. Everybody is getting involved. And the resources is coming to that level. Another creative thing, His Excellency Edeba, in terms of the health area. Otiya atu forcing Kabibi say PPP arrangement. Papa, healthcare, umpomudimbe dimwa, uko hospitala, ube a doctor for, but ohia diagnostic services, lab, X-ray, CT scan, nesa nyama no uhia ni nyina ansa na yetimi ehu adeport ya how.
Yes.
Say CIA ka say ope MRI. The whole northern sector unya is obakumasi. Mammogram. Yeah, breast cancer month. Ope mammogram unya bi this obakumasi. So from ho nyina to techima nyina unya bi one of the leading causes of cancers. Enti so ope say we retooling the whole country at a goal. Over 2 options. You don't work about Bobusia, Kessie, we no, na ye Busiano, and I'm of a PPP, and Timinchia. Saha Mambon on the bread, MPP for the bread.
100 years, Bosia,
near the hole. Says you can see the reduction in our debt burden. Mahama so yes, sir. And Crown Crab was a cow meeting me the Abua. Companies was car. And see we are going to go into public-private partnerships. Who was car to CT scan machine and MRI. Fabesi wa regional hospital. Omu here bi obi konya road accident man back kumasi. Oba kumasi na obetua. Na etua no kumasi be man atua the same thing wo wa.
Oh, okay.
Otua wi wa ya jessica no ni ya chem because machine ya wodia. Ya be ma wo no kese. Na yen so a ye use aban ejuma en for the year machine ho ejuma, ye use aban electricity, ye use aban so no. Wo de kakran so ama hospital. At the end of the day, patient has gotten the service. I want to wine. This is innovative thinking. Resetting. Into the resetting I can and yes, I can go. I see a ya dream, I see what ministers are dream, I see what man penina dream, and a dead or my munina mobia. And no, I am coffee be confused or moon or monka.
Okay.
Because here policy idea to tell me, what can he find? I so be a open banner or banning pen. O say o pese odi na tem ban ho so ho efe o hu dey attend job no ho efe dodo eno ya attend die they no attend die me on pese o dey attend.
Okay. I say o share some of these remote areas are.
Yeah.
Eya na ba no awampo mu de ho nsem a.
Yeah.
Edin pa. This time around, especially sa budget ya ba for the health sector no kwan be na more fast. There are some of the videos you are share na open for nyam na ya so no pan mu. Maybe we are not or dabobo yam. Near the need track quantity. These remote areas are abribi omo bre ewo apomuden ho nsem no. Health sector no then am more ye omo.
So enema bebre kakra eda kwam. First say ye try a decentralized care no. Ye retooling. We are trying to get all the equipment they need close to them.
Okay.
Na omo emphasize or how nimo. Secondly, the ADB buy a friend free primary health care. that policy nyame ya adoma actually so by next year there maybe I launch here you do ho adwuma because me say ye ho adwuma pa. This free primary health care no a preventive more, promotive more than curative. Yes, suma community health care workers no much me about a fee biam a check o BP o sugar o weight and near ma one
is it at a cost and I said no a
free internet can say free primary care to you citizen no there a free.
Okay.
Current policy now no we are working up a financing mechanism. Some amount of money will be given to the facilities based on nipadodo it is acronym.
Okay.
Intino o Ghana card o health insurance o health insurance and money na okwa free.
Wow.
And it's just to check. You per se even clinics, eba markets, eba lorry stations. Na embe amount for no be a one more year juma. So this free primary health care no, will be a game changer. Ebe my near friend universal health coverage almost instantly. And these community health workers will go into the villages, because they'll have resources to work. We share chips compounds. One of the reasons I say chips compound. The last time before the election, 43% of chips compounds that were Ghana were not credentialed on the national health insurance. Enti omuntiminji health insurance card. Now chips compound is the first level of care Ghana Nibia etimisha.
Yeah.
And to say omuntiminji health insurance is so fast there. Crowd. Now there's a nationwide credentialing going on. HIFRA is credentialing them. Health insurance is also doing the same, so that they can all use this. But when we even bring this one, the free primary health care, to be an additional layer that will let them just all want to be a friend say, hey, and your birthday, but check who will be in here. We check it be a check. Sano nkofua omunna mamu hu so mo BP na akosro na nipa no de akonya stroke ana wakanya problem ana wakonya kidney na afia bedane ska kesi ato o man no so no ni atenase. So if you look at it say His Excellency Adwinya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Bar for healthcare no, it's a complete end-to-end game at the basic level. One more free primary healthcare so that you can be checking
very well,
so that unya rekrana we do the final end where Mahama Care comes in. Then in the middle, your current health system now your war, where the NHIS or out of pocket payment is happening and it's mainly curative. Our hospitals.
Yes.
Ofie numu na se we nyina moa na se bia we du baby a yare na e den. Sa yare nu kwane yare a papa me se my doctor ejuma more than 15-20 years.
Okay.
Yare bebre wo ho a nipa ni wu a ese abusuan dofunu. But yare bi wo ho a abusuan chifunu safunu no because they can enam because obe pra ho nyina ababusuan fi obi a ho na still we wu aja ho to be wu na kaida ho no.
Most of the time, you know, so we share some of the challenges our remote areas are.
Yeah.
Apomode ho nsem ewo ho no am. Health workers are sometimes more cash them so omonko ye adwuma. No more reject it.
Yes.
There are some of these communities they don't even have light. Ubetimi at now. This time around, what's going to be their motivation?
Nti me shadu we ase me ka say ye mbo ye health minister abaso.
Okay.
Hwe oye ohene wo Ghana ha. Oye district chief executive wo Ghana ha. Oye opanyin bi wo Ghana ha. Na we kura ho. A doctor for ma ho. Pharmacist ma ho.
Yes.
So bi wo ho so bona baswa a health minister na pawe.
Okay.
I mean can sure me a board chairman for Kolebu.
Yes.
Say a new posting of doctors. Encantete no protocol be hunu na ministers man penifo mba ni nyina sa be she Kolebu a na doctor for be bri abego be ko UGMC be bri nkran hankwa na doctor for neti more than 50% of our doctors are Ghana ha no
obia pa Accra
no ne kuma asasa ye can say a posting of doctors e koso wa cancel Accra.
Wow.
Onu kwa minister watimi agina na aso aka say
wa yi Accra film
o so obi antena Accra obi anko ne class obi anko any advertise slot no so also umpe bolga na wonye adwuma umpe wa na wonye adwuma nye to so obi anko
because want to need power wa omo
aye wo say ko hwewom see and support papa we na ho na yen support no he's under a lot of pressure I'm sure his colleague ministers are calling. MP say fair, I'm paying for fair. Maybe don't mean koha. Or say Accra is not on the list. Obi anko baby ko ejuma. Into a 20 ejuma no so a obi hu se bedu baby no. Na yetimi distribute health workers ni na akọ. And it's not only that. On for so mo keke se omo ko. They call medical association conference. Omo di nsem bebre ba say yempe packages bi e be boa. E man krofo akoye ejuma wo nkra so. To be fair, sometimes nipa no do ho kra telephone network kra nye. Ontimi na busia fo kra nkasa. Oba nya school nko wo ho. Nya dan papa no watina mu obo so. Into dwen ho se obehwe se oni adc for oni ahemfo mpanyifo mo wo san kra ho mo pe doctor aba mo ho dia mo so ya se ne kakra
okay
ebia mo betimi anya dan bia ma doctor mo assure me se mo ma doctor dan ya me bre mo doctor se the doctor ne ba ali benya baby a den ada aye ejuma nkra telephone network ni na mutimi force my telephone network edu ho into he's trying to do an intersectorial collaboration Sam George Mube Bois, telecommunication, road networking improving with this big push project. People be willing to work in all those places because Okokra, that's all person fi Kumasi, now Oba, and now fi cry bear and Kumasi, who do Kumasi now Baha. The new expressway, short time now Kwedwa. And that is the thinking, yeah, Koso. So we are trying to push all of them out. In addition to that, we are thinking about incentive packages. Na okohwa, you will not be made worse off. Or suggested, for instance, a doctor, juma after some time, ultimately could permission from my buying hall, no for further training.
Okay.
So what na cry ha? In fear you do obey juma and send a more come work specialization. A better more
than remote
areas. One say that drain it here. It will be happiness Lambuse. Omo doctor for 2 penny wo ho so doctor ni ye ejuma 2 years no person obe specialize a aban se be boa
akwan dem besen
ko e be tua ma wa aka ha no be ejuma 5 years nti obi a opinion so call kra so no be hu no be opinion
oba be sign ho
e be ma e kra na ya attractive no obi a timi anya healthcare kakra e wo ho so those are some of the incentives in Nyama or they but to make sure say betimia ama healthcare na do obi a.
Now let's go back to the Mahama care no.
Yeah.
Now we can dialysis asem cancer, brain tumor.
Yeah.
Inti ene dey am na what they can say. Say obi that dialysis so obi o brain tumor, obi o cancer, sa yare waka sie no a. Obetimi assess Mahama care no. E dey agena yare no.
So meka say there be.
Okay.
As of a nay there be.
Okay.
Because so sha Mahama care no na ejuma ye no. About threefold. First one, say we build the nation's capacity to be able to handle side yare na America no.
Okay.
And America say infidi a ye hia dia say ejuma no, doctor for ye hia dia say ahwe sa yare no, say bit my say ma service we nyina abenwo. So that's the first leg.
Okay.
Into sha the executive secretary of the trust fund.
Yes.
Honorable Bobby Adakon and Crawford have gone around all the major hospitals. Omaba Kolebu, Omako around. After infidebe na mo betimi aye sa nyama we, then na money. So that omehwe se betimi force ato sa infide na ye hia no. Nya sa ye ka say okay, no we brain tumor betimi akọ wa. Akodo na infide aye de behwe na bi no.
Ebi ni hwa.
Oba ni den.
Okay.
Into mo ye eno no ho adwuma first. Wo mu wi a, omo be map out a doctor for achiche wom. Say the be ya betimi anya this specialist doctor. No wetima call bolga akoye sa procedure we. And that doctor we no akọ wa akoye sa procedure we. No ma mark facility sa betimi akọ akonya that kind of care. Inti e design we nyina to akwan mu wi a. Then they are also trying to pass their legislative instrument. No omo de be parliament. Eno omo de ba ene na forms sa obe fill ni nyama no e be kan. Because no say we say bamram. Near who say form our failing, it is fair to all Ghanaians. What to him obey me apply simple. Intino, omu design yama winning na I to aquam. Omu then it will be open.
Okay.
So as of now, no, they are working a lot, but people are not seeing it because they are trying to equip the facilities. They are trying to first they did a needs assessment, said then here, near Timia Treaty. Then they will now find a way of getting those things in.
Okay.
And now I can say there are plans to make sure that every region has dialysis machines.
Wow.
Yes, every region.
Wow, dialysis now just enka obedum cry happy. And I say be a na bi Okumasi nso.
Okumasi.
Okay.
Na obi a te say me cry see ufi lambuse. Na wo nya problem. Na wo say wo ba. Afi na wo no obi nipa obi ka ho. Obi ba pepe baby am obeda. Mo lori fe mai. Obe dialysis na every 2 days, 3 days or so be dialysis. Not just obe 2 betina ha no. Ntino, say we are pushing it closer to the people.
Every region.
We want to get in every region.
All the 16 regions, ebenya dialysis
every
machine.
Region must have.
And on a plan, no.
And no plan. The Ministry of Health cry a year tender advertising.
So far,
think of who are interested should apply. Companies have applied. They've been shortlisted.
Okay.
On how they are going to supply these dialysis machines to all the regions.
Very well. So far, out of the 16 regions of Ghana, emusan ana omo dialysis machine.
Okay, me nya accurate figure ma, but me abobo bia ma.
Okay.
Meaning say Accra will be.
Okay.
Cape Coast will be.
Okay.
Kumasi will be.
That's 3.
That's 3. I know that Tamale has.
Okay, 4.
Bogatanga has, but I say 2. Say 1 pair, and at some point it was working.
Okay.
While also has very limited capacity.
Okay.
Sunyani Techima and Potemu Honso. Ebi will be. I think one of the mission hospitals also has some.
Okay.
New regions in there will be any.
Oh, okay.
I can say that on authority.
More dialysis home problem. You
have to go to any of these.
So for now, you bet about 6 or 7
of the
regions,
and there will be
out of the 16
and
regions.
the places like the upper regions now, maybe we'll say no.
Okay.
Almost machines are going to do 4, and so that's 4 hours. So if you have even 20 people needing the dialysis, some people cannot get it. Okay. Kolebu, you were one of our unit, 25 machines. They be an another unit, about 15 machines. All of them, they are booked, fully booked. One book
every day.
Yes, because Nipanebe Daso almost 4 hours. Oh yeah, every 2 to 3 days. This was Abedaso. Hey, yes, because you see, untimi jinso, machine ebe jinso amo. Ifini nyama ewo muni nyina, machine ebe yini nyina. Because nanka normally no jinso a. Ifini nyama wedi endro awa nom ni nyama nyama ewo hiani nyina no. Sa fini nyina ba wo jinso na wa wo jinso go. The problem is that kidney ni nye ejuma no. Nipa ntimi nyi sa fi ni emfa ono ane junso mu. Nti just a machine no nebeye. Nti o janet after 3 days na the levels no are cut so high on the system mu a ebetimi aha no. So you are dependent on it. Anything that we are looking at making kidney transplant services accessible because it's more better than the dialysis. And we are also looking at how to prevent people from getting
kidney transplant na ebeko so Ghana ha ya.
Oh, they are try be already Kolebu. Nancy ye 2 Kolebu. Now we're very successful.
Wow.
Yeah, until you are trying to see how it be Ghana doctor for ne. Ye sha say no.
Ghana doctor.
Yes, ye sha say na bro for ne be ye man. E bi o mo ba na for mo Ghana doctor for abomu aye. Last one I call see Ghana doctor for ne.
Wow.
Yes, so that's the thing Mahama K. How can we increase the number of these specialists? And how will we distribute them across the country? Said we want to make Kochina Wampoa, no Waha, a bit Makaton, so Kolebu, but Washa wasi. Kolebu, but Tamale Shawasi. And the Tamale was our problem where I had Dobeko, no Kokoye Prosidano. Am I? Now I'm funny panning if you hold anything, and man.
This dialysis machine, more cancer, more distributed. How long is that going to take? Na okay, so when money ada companies being so sign is away so beti me
yeah.
Ohwa e be di be na sen.
De say me man na because one who say yeah procurement rules no there.
Okay.
Untimi hire ni bebre sa. Secondly, there are a few challenges that we are facing. One is that dialysis no untimi infa machine enkosi ho sa. First, you may have to build a space for the machine. And dialysis uses its own water purification system.
Yes.
Into we see dialysis center, we just see a water purification system. It has to be purified specially. And sana a machine so all this have to be set up, and hopefully we'll get there soon.
Honorable, yeah, bringing to the commoner and TBI. Yeah. Looking at the 2026 budget, the health sector, the various allocations about. What's the future of the health sector in Ghana? Looking at the 2026 budget, so we can as well.
Okay, make us say the future is very bright. We would have wanted more, but we are aware that we are coming from a very difficult path.
Okay.
nti enyaya anka a nurses for what doctor Ghana ha nyina doctor for nyina be employ mu nyina prekope. We still have a big problem with health workers or motifi.
Yeah, because there's a backlog of these.
We employ all of them. I feel we've taken about 13,000.
Wow.
And we've taken about 900 doctors. Next year, you better be
almost 13,000 nurses.
Yes.
I feel we.
Sure. And so those are the challenges I hear. We wish that we could do all at a go. But okay. The best share about kakra. So I think that the future is bright as far as the concept of the budget is concerned, and you can see that there's a lot of thinking. We are not just relying on only government of Ghana funding.
Okay.
We are thinking also outside the box on how a bit make sure that we can guarantee healthcare even with the challenges that we have. But Nemeka say we share budget way. Now we share say the yebu or mine now. Ghana for yenya sutie ye. Yembiye ni na mayema adada. No emma embe haye na da asem na doso yenjai amanyo ye juma no ne nka no kre kakra.
Okay.
Obi begina ho say atufosin he's not spending. Papa. What is spending? I'm define spending my. If spending is destroying the houses of the judiciary to dig the world's biggest hole, then Atu will not spend. If spending is creating scandals, ghost names at national service, then Atu will not spend.
Okay.
If spending is people getting money like what's happening at National Signal Bureau, then Atu will not spend. If spending is giving people the leeway to loot the country, he will not spend. But spending now, ye cano. Say ube increases car eco district assembly. Lambu City over 5 million in 2 quarters. Then Atu will spend. Wow. And he's spending. Okay. So spending say ube boako lebu. Atu will spend. Okay. And he's spending. Okay. So spending say ube timi abwa na persons living with disability. Omoka kra omunya from 3% on the 5% na Atu is spending. So they should define the things well for us. Okay. My own too, and me and Guya needs to say, oh, he's not spending. That's why the city is stable. Well, congrats and the cocache me mammy, and Uncle Granini. I'll bet me the 3 city I could talk a bro or market. Cocache and say the economy is bad. Okay. The people will self, I'm not major the economy. Am I? I
want to pay you better. I say, so do you need better? Dwabo Ase you made the channel pay.
Bismillah, Masipa.
Honorable Professor Titus Kofi Beyo, a member of parliament for the people of Lambusi, or a board chairman, the Makolebu Teaching Hospital, or some health member, the Mark Committee of Rasha Bedroom, and I feel was a member of the Ministerial Advisory Board of the Ministry of Health. Honorable Professor Titus Beyo, and our training can say, or my native as you Dwabo Ase Jumedi, so your bomb modern. Na fe yitimi edisa nkomo nyina eba ne yeba beso abusi ha na bre ne makwan na ne den so ye de Dwabo Ase dwumadie ne nyina aba na wiye e wo power 97.9 FM TVS YZ ba before e call no ya shase a ye bo MCs ne DCs o mo ye adwuma CEOs and MDs CEOs Chief Executive Officers and Managing Directors ahodo His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama what they all matter to woman Numa Kuo Akasiano so Monchesono. Yasa say ye the shortlisted 10 ewa hanum ye boboso ye be ye first, second, third wabre mrena so our research team no ediaba shortlisted 10 no ye mo boss se sia na afa ye so dwumadi ne so ye sha se dia na Julius Nikwe Kote wono Chief Executive Officer the Ghana Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority DVLA or afa Dr. Sajida Shiraz or CEO the Student Loan Trust Fund. One also half in Nana Kwesibu Esquire or CEO the Ghana Publishing Company. Edward Atosapon, Managing Director of the Agriculture Development Bank. And Engineer Frank Pedro Esquire, CEO the Responsible Cooperative Mining and Skill Development Program. One also Sami Jemfi Esquire, Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Good Board. Malik Basintelli, CEO the Youth Employment Agency. Afe George Abredu Otu, CEO the National Food Buffer Stock Company. Eric Ajay, CEO the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program (NIP). One also Afe Godwin Aduoji Kujo Tamaklo CEO the National Petroleum Authority MPA ana abushia enti the various CEOs ni MDs are the top 10 best performing CEOs and MDs ana eguso ebeboso ni ebe first, second and third ewo fidue mu awobra research team na abomoden na afi womode aba abushia ha na bre ne makwan na yade dwumade nyina esi na nchi akase pa amfen koma sister Joa wo tutu akuapem ahemfie ni nchen pe eye provision weekendi menamo oso Obrempong mo bo adwuma o TVS Wazet ne Power FM nyankopon hyiram no nka mo ho na mo nkoso nka no kre enfen kire wo man Ghana nyina nti sister Joa wo tutu akuapem ahemfie ni nchen pe anawo eye provision store ewo okay nti abusha yeko happy birthday to Believe Mensa. Happy birthday, a wonderful birthday to you, Believe Mensa. Wishing you a day as fantastic as you are. We'll see a Matilda Tete. A wonderful happy birthday going out to you, Matilda Tete. Wishing you a wonderful and a fantastic day as you are. I wish you that's a so jebre. Then there is so back here who TVS Wazet and Power FM. Yeah, kasa video so near the Dwabo Ase Jumedi Ebesumo. Mr. Emmanuel Usu. I am a producer assisted by Elo Pogu and Konyo Vigo. Oko MCR, Mr. Ralph Jampo. Wano ewo wana fe coach Peter Cranton Papa wano ano coach SYZ team no nyame yadmo on the 5th of December. Yaji Cup no ewo McDan Parker and wo La Township. Na bra na unsu bebe shebi. Desmond so wa MM technical support. Afi camera no Francis and Elvis. Ane wo mo mpedefo aka wo hanyina no time achi anam di dwumadi bebe so me ankasa me di dwumadi hu chame me di de enke Obrempong the grassroots president yankopon ya no china benada ye ba betena se ne asamba be so makra o